My precious child, this is not a coincidence that you are watching this right now. I orchestrated this moment specifically for you. Out of millions of videos, you clicked on this one because I guided your hand. I have an urgent message that will shift your entire life. Please, just 30 seconds of your time. My dear child, something incredibly beautiful is unfolding in your life at this very moment. The universe has been working behind the scenes,
Truly, I tell you,
arranging every detail, preparing every blessing, and aligning every circumstance perfectly for you. What you're experiencing right now is not an accident or coincidence. This is divine intervention happening in real time, crafted specifically for you with infinite love and care. Imagine your life as a magnificent garden that stretches as far as your eyes can see. For months and perhaps even years, you've been working in this garden with dirt under your fingernails and sweat on your forehead. You've planted countless seeds with hope in your heart, even when you couldn't see any evidence that anything was growing beneath the soil. You've watered those seeds with your tears during the difficult nights when you wondered if your efforts would ever produce results. You've protected your garden from storms and harsh weather, refusing to abandon it even when giving up seemed like the easier choice. But my precious child, the waiting is finally over. The season of harvest has arrived at your doorstep. Those tiny seeds you planted with trembling hands and uncertain faith are about to burst through the ground as beautiful flowers, strong trees, and abundant fruit that will nourish you and everyone around you for years to come. Right now, in this exact moment as you hear these words, invisible doors are swinging open throughout the universe just for you. These are doors you never even knew existed. Doors that lead to blessings so magnificent and overwhelming that if you could see them all at once, your mind might struggle to believe they're truly meant for you. But I promise you, every single blessing behind those doors has your name engraved on it in golden letters. The universe makes no mistakes when delivering gifts to its most beloved children. And you are deeply loved and cherished beyond anything you can imagine. Let me share something profound with you about the nature of true love. My precious one, the love that's flowing into your life right now is nothing like the painful, conditional love you may have experienced before. This isn't the kind of love that demands you change who you are or makes you feel inadequate and small. This isn't love that takes everything from you while giving nothing in return, leaving you empty and exhausted. No, the love coming to you now is pure, unconditional, and healing. It's the kind of love that wraps around your tired shoulders like the warmest, softest blanket on the coldest winter night, making you feel safe and protected. It's the love that makes your heart smile when you open your eyes each morning, filling you with quiet joy before you even remember why you're happy. This beautiful love sees every part of you, including the messy, imperfect, broken pieces you try to hide from the world, and it doesn't turn away or ask you to be different. Instead, it moves closer, holding you tighter, celebrating exactly who you are in this moment, while simultaneously believing in the incredible person you're becoming. Many people believe that true wealth exists only in bank accounts and material possessions. But let me reveal a secret that will transform how you see abundance. My child, real wealth, genuine prosperity, extends far beyond numbers on a screen or objects you can touch. Real wealth is the sensation of waking up each morning with deep peace settling in your chest instead of anxiety gripping your throat. It's having beautiful souls surrounding you who genuinely celebrate your happiness, rather than feeling jealous of your success. It's finding profound joy in simple, ordinary moments, like feeling warm sunshine kissing your face, hearing birds singing their morning songs, or holding a steaming cup of tea between your palms while watching the world wake up around you. When you truly understand and embrace this expansive definition of wealth, something miraculous happens in your awareness. You suddenly realize that you're already wealthier than you ever imagined possible. And here's the beautiful mystery of abundance. When you feel genuine gratitude for what you already possess, even more blessings rush toward you like a mighty river that cannot be contained or stopped by any obstacle. This particular season of your life is teaching you invaluable wisdom that will serve you forever. It's revealing the profound truth that everything you could ever want, need, or desire already exists in the universe, waiting patiently for you to reach out and receive it. You don't need to beg, plead, or prove your worthiness to access these blessings. You don't need to perform or pretend to be someone you're not. You simply need to open your hands, relax your clenched fists, and receive with a grateful, trusting heart. Think about this truth for a moment. If someone approaches you wanting to place a beautiful, precious gift in your hands, but your fingers are curled into tight fists, they cannot give you what they're offering. The gift exists, their intention to bless you is real, but the transfer cannot happen because you're not in a position to receive. However, the instant you open your hands with trust, faith, and gratitude, those gifts can flow into your life as naturally as water flowing downhill, filling every empty space with abundance. Now I want to be completely honest and transparent with you about something important, because I respect you too much to paint an unrealistic picture. As this new season begins to unfold in your life, you will absolutely face some challenges and obstacles. Life doesn't suddenly transform into an effortless, problem-free existence just because blessings are arriving. But here's the powerful secret that changes everything. Every single challenge you encounter is actually a magnificent opportunity wearing an elaborate disguise. Each obstacle placed in your path is a chance for you to discover depths of strength, courage, and resilience you never knew existed within you. Every problem you work through and solve makes you wiser, sharper, and more confident in your abilities to handle whatever life presents. Think of it exactly like going to a gym and lifting heavy weights. When you first pick up that weight, it feels uncomfortable, difficult, and maybe even painful. Your muscles shake and your body protests. But that temporary discomfort is precisely what causes your muscles to grow stronger and more capable. The same principle applies to life's challenges. They feel heavy and hard in the moment, but they're actually making you into a stronger, better, more capable version of yourself. Before we journey deeper into this message together, I want to pause and ask you something straight from my heart. If these words are resonating with your soul, if you feel in your spirit that this message was crafted specifically for you and your situation, I want to invite you to do something meaningful. Please take just a moment to subscribe to this channel right now. When you click that subscribe button, you're not just following content. You're joining a beautiful, global family of souls who believe deeply in divine timing, who trust completely in the power of unwavering faith, and who actively support and encourage each other through every season of life, both joyful and challenging. Your subscription does something powerful beyond just benefiting you. It helps us reach countless other beautiful souls around the world who desperately need to hear messages of genuine hope, authentic encouragement, and divine love. Every subscription expands our ability to touch more lives and spread more light into dark places. So please, my dear friend, click that subscribe button right now and turn on those notifications so you never miss a single message that might change your entire day or even transform your whole life. the magnificent director of your life's symphony, the divine conductor who carefully arranges every musical note and every deliberate pause with infinite wisdom, is orchestrating everything to come together in absolutely perfect harmony. You don't need to understand every intricate detail of the plan. You don't need to see the entire winding road that stretches out before you. All you truly need to do is trust with your whole heart that you're being guided, protected, and directed by a wisdom far greater and more comprehensive than anything your human mind could ever comprehend. Take each step forward with quiet confidence, knowing with absolute certainty that your path is being illuminated one single step at a time, giving you exactly the light you need for where you are right now. My dear, precious child, I know with complete certainty that you've been carrying unbearably heavy burdens on your shoulders. I know there have been long, dark nights when you cried yourself to sleep, your pillow soaked with tears, wondering if anyone in the universe heard your desperate prayers or cared about your pain. I know you've felt trapped in a pitch black tunnel with absolutely no light visible at the end, making you wonder if you'd ever escape the darkness. But I'm here right now to deliver news that will shift everything. Your time in that suffocating tunnel is finally ending. The crushing depression that has been sitting on your chest like an enormous stone, making it hard to breathe or find joy in anything, is about to be lifted and removed forever. The relentless anxiety that has been whispering toxic lies in your ear every single day, telling you that everything will go wrong and that you're not capable of handling life, is about to lose its voice and its power over you completely. You are breaking free from the heavy chains that have held you captive and limited your potential for far too long. These chains that have bound you appear in many different forms and disguises. Sometimes they look exactly like fear that makes your heart pound violently in your chest and your hands shake uncontrollably when you even think about trying something new or stepping outside your comfort zone. Sometimes they take the shape of vicious self-doubt that whispers constantly in your mind, telling you cruel lies that you're not smart enough, not talented enough, not attractive enough, not worthy enough to have good things in your life. Sometimes they manifest as painful, traumatic memories that keep replaying over and over in your head like a broken record, keeping you emotionally imprisoned in the past and unable to move forward into your future. But here's the liberating truth. You need to absorb deep into your soul. Chains can absolutely be broken. They might feel permanent and unbreakable when you've worn them for a long time, but I promise you they're not. With genuine faith in divine power and fierce determination in your heart, you can shatter every single chain that's been limiting you. I want you to understand something absolutely crucial about your identity and your value. You are not a mistake that somehow slipped through the cracks. You are not an accident that wasn't supposed to happen. You were created intentionally and deliberately with specific gifts, unique talents, and special abilities that only you possess in your particular combination. The universe doesn't create boring duplicate copies. There's only one you in all of existence, and that reality makes you incredibly valuable, irreplaceable, and special beyond measure. Don't waste another moment of your precious energy trying desperately to be like someone else or comparing yourself to other people's highlight reels. Don't dim your natural light because other people feel uncomfortable or threatened by your brightness and potential. Shine exactly as you are, radiating your authentic self, because your unique light is desperately needed in this world. There are people waiting to meet you who need exactly what you have to offer. Fear has been one of your biggest, heaviest chains for a long time now, hasn't it? It's been constantly whispering worst case scenarios in your mind, painting vivid pictures of everything that could go wrong, making you feel too terrified to take any risks or chase the dreams that live in your heart. But I need you to understand this truth. Fear is fundamentally a liar. Fear pretends to be powerful, strong, and in control, but it's actually incredibly weak. When you gather your courage and face fear directly, taking action despite feeling afraid, you make an amazing discovery. You realize that fear had absolutely no real power over you at all. It was all smoke and mirrors, empty threats with no substance behind them. The very moment you decide to move forward with courage despite your fear, that fear starts to shrink and fade away like morning fog disappearing when the warm sun rises over the horizon. Let me talk to you honestly about mistakes and failures, because I know they've been weighing heavily on your heart and conscience. You've made some decisions and choices that didn't turn out the way you hoped they would. You've taken wrong turns down dead-end roads and fallen flat on your face in front of other people. But those mistakes and failures don't define who you are as a person. They're not permanent stains on your identity or character. Every single mistake is simply a valuable lesson cleverly disguised in an uncomfortable package, teaching you something important that will help you make better decisions later. The loving universe is constantly, generously giving you unlimited chances to start completely fresh, to try again with more wisdom, experience, and understanding than you had before your mistake. Sometimes other people become heavy chains in your life too. Maybe there are toxic individuals surrounding you who constantly criticize your dreams, mock your ambitions, or try their best to make you feel small and insignificant. Maybe there are negative voices telling you loudly to give up your goals, play it safe, and stop reaching for more than you currently have. But remember this empowering truth: other people's limited opinions about you do not determine your actual worth or your true potential. You get to choose consciously and deliberately whose voices you allow to influence your thinking and shape your beliefs about yourself. Make the wise choice to surround yourself with positive people who genuinely believe in you, who actively encourage your growth, and who celebrate your victories enthusiastically instead of feeling secretly jealous of your success. Stay intentionally connected to positive sources of energy, inspiration, and encouragement. Read words that uplift your spirit and expand your thinking. Listen carefully to messages that strengthen your faith and build your confidence. Spend quality time with people who make you feel genuinely good about yourself and optimistic about your future possibilities. These positive influences act like powerful shields, protecting your vulnerable mind and tender heart from the negativity, criticism, and doubt that exists abundantly in the world around you. They keep you focused steadily on what's actually possible, instead of fixating on what's scary or difficult. Your future is absolutely not determined or limited by your past experiences or mistakes. It doesn't matter at all what happened yesterday, last month, or 10 years ago. What matters infinitely more is what you choose to believe, and what actions you choose to take starting right now, in this present moment. The divine plan carefully designed for your specific life is so much bigger, better, and more beautiful than anything you could possibly create with worry, doubt, or fear. Trust completely that you're being guided lovingly towards something wonderful and magnificent, even when the path gets confusing, difficult, or scary. You are so much stronger than you currently know or believe. You have significantly more courage living inside you than you realize at this moment. You've successfully survived every single difficult day, painful experience, and dark night up until this point, which means you're actually undefeated. Every challenge you've faced and worked through has added substantially to your strength, wisdom, and resilience. You're like a precious diamond that's been under intense pressure deep underground for years, becoming more beautiful, valuable, and brilliant specifically because of what you've endured. The chains of negativity, limitation, and fear are breaking and falling away right now as you absorb these words deep into your spirit. Can you feel it happening? Can you sense a powerful shift occurring in your soul? The heavy weight you've been carrying on your shoulders is getting lighter with each passing moment. The thick fog in your mind is starting to clear, revealing new clarity. You're beginning to see yourself accurately the way the loving universe sees you, as a deeply beloved child with unlimited potential, infinite worth, and a brilliantly bright future stretching out ahead of you. Stand up tall right now, my dear one. Lift your head high and straighten your shoulders with confidence. You are not defeated or conquered. You are not forgotten or abandoned. You are absolutely not alone for even a single second. You have constant divine support surrounding you every moment of every day. Angels you cannot see with physical eyes are working tirelessly on your behalf, moving massive obstacles out of your way and creating incredible opportunities for you. The entire vast universe is conspiring actively to help you succeed, thrive, and flourish in every area of your life. This exciting new chapter of your life is going to overflow with breathtaking moments that literally take your breath away. Moments when you receive exactly what you desperately needed at exactly the perfect right time. Moments when you look back with amazement and realize how perfectly, almost impossibly, everything came together. Moments when you feel so overwhelmingly grateful that tears of pure joy stream down your face uncontrollably. These beautiful moments are coming toward you right now. They're already traveling in your direction, getting closer with each passing day. Keep your heart open and receptive, and your faith strong and unshakable. Don't let temporary setbacks or delays convince you that your blessings have been canceled or that you somehow lost your chance. Sometimes things genuinely need to fall completely apart so they can come back together in a much better, healthier way. Sometimes you need to let go of what's merely good so you can receive with open hands what's truly great and perfectly suited for you. Trust the divine process completely, even when it doesn't make logical sense to your limited human mind. You are worthy of receiving love that nurtures and builds you up, instead of draining and tearing you down. You are worthy of experiencing success that comes naturally from using your God-given gifts and talents. You are worthy of enjoying peace that lets you sleep soundly at night without anxiety. You are worthy of feeling joy that bubbles up spontaneously from deep inside your soul. You are worthy of every single beautiful blessing that's heading directly toward you right now. The universe is absolutely not punishing you with delays, closed doors, or obstacles. It's actually protecting you carefully and preparing you thoroughly. Some blessings would completely overwhelm and crush you if they arrived before you were ready to handle them responsibly. Some doors need to stay firmly closed for a little while longer because there's something significantly better waiting patiently behind a different door. Everything is being timed absolutely perfectly for your maximum benefit and protection. Even when your impatient human mind desperately wants things to happen faster. Think carefully about a wise farmer who plants seeds in fertile ground. After planting those seeds, the farmer doesn't dig them up every single day to check anxiously if they're growing yet. That would severely damage the seeds and completely prevent the growth process. Instead, the farmer trusts the natural process with patience. The farmer waters the ground consistently, protects the field from predators, and waits with calm, patient faith. knowing with certainty that in the right season, green shoots will push through the soil and eventually become a bountiful harvest. You need to cultivate that same patient, trusting faith about your own life and the blessings you're waiting to see manifest. Your sincere prayers have absolutely been heard. Every single one of them reached the heavens. Not a single tear you've cried has been ignored, dismissed, or wasted. Not a single whispered hope or desperate plea has gone unnoticed or unrecorded. The universe keeps detailed track of all of it, and it's carefully preparing to answer you in ways that will far exceed your current expectations and hopes. Sometimes the answer is an immediate yes. Sometimes it's a loving not yet because the timing isn't quite right. And sometimes it's something even better than what you originally asked for, because the universe can see possibilities, connections, and opportunities that you can't see yet from your current limited perspective. Stay absolutely faithful during the uncomfortable waiting period. Don't let growing impatience or mounting frustration cause you to give up completely right before your major breakthrough finally arrives. Many people tragically quit just moments before their miracle happens because they can't see how incredibly close they actually are to success. Don't become one of those people who gives up too soon. Keep going forward. Keep believing strongly. Keep taking small steps in the right direction, even when you're exhausted and uncertain. Your persistent determination will pay off in beautiful, surprising ways. Right now, begin to see yourself accurately as the universe sees you. You are deeply, unconditionally loved. You are constantly watched over and carefully guided. You are genuinely important and significant. Your unique life has real meaning and purpose. You bring something valuable and irreplaceable to this world that nobody else can bring in quite the same way. When you start to believe these truths about yourself, your entire life begins to transform from the inside out. Your thoughts become more positive. Your choices become more aligned with your highest good. Your entire energy shifts, and you begin to attract better circumstances, better people, and better opportunities into your experience. Let go completely of the harmful need to compare yourself to other people around you. Someone else's success, achievements, or happiness doesn't mean there's less success available for you. Someone else's blessings don't diminish your own chances at receiving blessings. The universe operates from a place of infinite abundance, not scarcity. There's more than enough blessings, opportunities, love, and success for everyone. Your specific blessings are custom designed for you, created with your unique personality, needs, and life purpose in mind, and absolutely nobody else can take them away from you or prevent them from reaching you. Forgiveness is going to play a crucial, powerful role in this next season of your life. You might need to forgive people who hurt you deeply, betrayed your trust, or let you down when you needed them most. This doesn't mean what they did was okay or acceptable. It doesn't mean you have to welcome them back into your life or pretend nothing happened. Forgiveness is primarily for you, not for them. Carrying heavy anger and bitter resentment is like voluntarily drinking poison every single day and then expecting the other person to get sick and suffer. It doesn't work that way. Forgiveness sets you free from the emotional prison. It removes the invisible chains that keep you painfully connected to situations and people that hurt you. When you genuinely forgive, you take back your power, your peace, and your ability to move forward unencumbered. You might also desperately need to forgive yourself for past mistakes, poor decisions, and things you wish you could go back and change. Maybe you're carrying crushing guilt about choices you made years ago, or deep shame about things you've done that you're not proud of. But holding on to that guilt and shame doesn't help you become a better person. It doesn't change the past or make anything better. It just keeps you stuck, unable to move forward into your beautiful future. The universe is offering you a complete fresh start right now, this very moment. Accept it with open arms. Forgive yourself for being human, imperfect, and flawed like every other person on this planet. Learn valuable lessons from what happened, extract the wisdom, and then move forward with grace, hope, and determination. As this exciting season unfolds and develops, make it a daily practice to cultivate gratitude. When you wake up each morning, before you even climb out of bed or check your phone, think of at least 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. They don't have to be big, impressive things. Simple gratitude works just as powerfully. Be grateful for having a comfortable bed to sleep in, a roof over your head, food in your refrigerator, or the ability to see, hear, and walk. Gratitude is like a powerful magnet that naturally attracts more positive things into your life. The more sincerely you appreciate what you already have, the more you'll receive to appreciate. It's a beautiful, endless cycle of abundance. Keep talking regularly to the divine force that guides and protects you. Share your deepest fears and biggest worries openly. Express your wildest hopes and most cherished dreams. Ask directly for help, guidance, and support when you need it. This connection through prayer, meditation, or simply quiet reflection keeps you aligned with your highest good and greatest potential. It reminds you constantly that you're part of something much bigger, grander, and more meaningful than just yourself. It brings genuine comfort when you're scared and confused, and brings wonderful clarity when you're uncertain about which direction to take. Fill your mind consistently with truth, wisdom, and positive information. Read books and articles that inspire and uplift you. Listen to podcasts and messages that encourage your growth. Watch videos that expand your understanding and strengthen your faith. The information and content you deliberately put into your mind directly shapes your thoughts, beliefs, and perspectives. Your thoughts then shape your emotions and feelings. Your emotions influence your actions and behaviors, and your actions ultimately create your reality and your life. If you feed your mind positive, hopeful, faith-filled, empowering content, that's exactly what will grow and flourish in your life. But if you constantly consume negative, fearful, doubt-filled, depressing content, that negativity will grow instead, choking out the good. You have complete power to choose what influences your thinking. Be ready and prepared to take action when opportunities suddenly appear before you. Sometimes blessings arrive disguised as extra work, new responsibilities, or unfamiliar challenges. Don't let fear of the unknown or fear of failure cause you to reject genuinely good opportunities when they present themselves. When a door opens for you, walk through it with courage and confidence. Even if you don't feel completely ready or fully qualified, take the step anyway. Confidence and competence often come after you start, not before. You learn by doing, not by waiting until you feel perfectly ready. The divine timing of your life is absolutely perfect, even when it doesn't feel that way to you. Not according to your preferred schedule or your impatient preferences, but according to an infinite wisdom that sees the complete picture of your entire life from beginning to end. What seems like a frustrating delay or disappointing closed door from your limited perspective might actually be divine protection, keeping you away from something harmful, or divine preparation getting you ready for something bigger. Trust completely that everything is unfolding exactly when and how it should for your ultimate benefit, happiness, and success. You're absolutely not alone in this journey, my precious child. Millions upon millions of people around the entire world are going through similar struggles, facing similar challenges, and experiencing similar breakthroughs at this very moment. You're part of a global family of souls who are learning, growing, healing, and transforming together. When you encourage someone else with kind words or share your personal story of overcoming obstacles, you strengthen the entire community and create positive ripples that spread far beyond what you can see with your eyes. Your story matters. Your voice matters. Your experiences can help someone else who's struggling. Embrace the freedom that's flowing into your life right now. Freedom from constant worry and stress that keeps you awake at night. Freedom from toxic relationships and negative environments that drain your energy. Freedom from limiting beliefs about yourself that tell you what you can't do or can't become. Freedom to be authentic and genuine without pretending to be someone you're not just to please others. This freedom is a precious gift, and it will allow you to live with joy, peace, and fulfillment like you've never experienced before in your entire life. Abundance is flowing toward you right now like a mighty river. Not just financial abundance and material wealth, although that's certainly an important part of it. I'm talking about abundant blessings in every single area of your life. Abundant love and meaningful relationships that nourish your soul. Abundant joy and inner peace that stays steady regardless of circumstances. Abundant opportunities and open doors that lead to growth. Abundant health and vital energy. Abundant creativity and inspiration. This abundance is your divine birthright, and it's finally time for you to claim it boldly and receive it fully without guilt or hesitation. Divine favor is resting heavily on your life right now. This means you'll find yourself in the right place at exactly the right time, more often than seems logical. You'll meet helpful people who want to support you and help you succeed. You'll discover resources and information exactly when you need them most. Things that seemed impossible will suddenly become possible and achievable. Doors that were locked tight will swing wide open. This isn't random luck or coincidence. It's divine favor working powerfully in your life, because you've remained faithful and you've kept believing even during the darkest times, when giving up seemed easier. Your inner strength is increasing steadily day by day, even if you don't notice it dramatically. You're becoming more resilient, capable, and confident. The challenges that used to completely overwhelm you and knock you down won't have the same devastating power over you anymore. You'll face difficulties with more confidence and wisdom because you've learned valuable lessons from your past experiences. This inner strength is one of your greatest assets, and it will serve you incredibly well in every situation you encounter throughout your life. Remember to stay humble and grounded as good things come pouring into your life. When blessings arrive, don't forget where they truly came from. Don't let success make you arrogant or cause you to look down on others who are still struggling with challenges you've already overcome. Use your blessings wisely to be a blessing to other people who need help. Share your abundance generously. Offer sincere encouragement to those who need it. Be generous with your time, resources, knowledge, and kindness. What you give out always comes back to you multiplied many times over. At the same time, be wise and discerning about who you allow close to you. Not everyone who appears in your life has good, pure intentions. Some people will try to take advantage of your kindness or drain your energy for their own benefit. It's perfectly okay to set healthy boundaries. It's okay to say no without feeling guilty. It's okay to protect yourself and your blessings from people who would misuse or abuse them. Being loving and generous doesn't mean being naive or allowing yourself to be used. Learn to recognize the difference between people who genuinely need help and people who are just looking for someone to exploit. This season is going to test your character in some ways. You'll have opportunities to compromise your values for quick gains or easy shortcuts. But don't take those tempting paths. Stay true to who you are and what you believe in, even when it's difficult. The blessings that come through integrity and honesty are lasting and deeply fulfilling. The blessings that come through deception or manipulation always have hidden costs that aren't worth paying in the end. Your relationships are about to go through positive transformations. Some relationships that have been draining your energy and bringing you down will naturally fade away as you grow and change and vibrate at a higher frequency. New relationships with supportive, encouraging, positive people will form easily and naturally. If you're looking for romantic love, be patient and don't settle for less than you truly deserve. The right person will arrive at the right time, and the connection will feel natural, easy, and effortless. If you're already in a committed relationship, expect it to deepen and strengthen beautifully as you both grow together. Financial blessings are indeed a significant part of this new season, my child. Money will come to you in both expected and unexpected ways. You might receive a raise or promotion at your current job. You might discover a new source of income that excites you. You might receive unexpected gifts or inheritances. However the money comes, use it wisely with good judgment. Save some for the future, invest some for growth, enjoy some in the present, and give some away to help others. Money is simply a tool that allows you to do good things and take care of yourself and others properly. Don't worship it or fear it. Just receive it with gratitude and manage it with wisdom. Opportunities for growth and advancement are opening up for you now. You might be offered a new job or position that excites you. You might be invited to join an interesting project or team. You might discover a hidden talent or skill you didn't know you possessed. Say yes to opportunities that align with your values and life purpose, even if they feel a little scary or outside your comfort zone. Growth always happens outside of your comfort zone. The magic and transformation happen when you're willing to stretch yourself and try new things. Your health and vitality are important too. Take good care of your physical body. Eat nourishing food that gives you energy. Move your body in ways that feel good and joyful. Get enough rest and quality sleep. Drink plenty of clean water. Your body is the temple that houses your spirit, and it deserves to be treated with respect and care. When your body feels strong and healthy, everything else in your life becomes easier and more enjoyable. Mental and emotional health matter just as much as physical health. If you're struggling with depression, anxiety, or other mental health challenges, please reach out for professional help. There's absolutely no shame in talking to a therapist or counselor. In fact, it's a sign of strength and wisdom to recognize when you need support. Healing your mind and emotions is just as important as healing your body, and sometimes you need expert guidance to do that effectively. Before we continue further, I want to ask you something important. If you're finding value in this message, if these words are bringing hope to your heart and light to your path, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. When you subscribe, you become part of a community that believes in miracles, trusts in divine timing, and supports each other through every season. Your subscription helps us reach more people who need encouragement. So please, click that subscribe button now and turn on notifications so you never miss a message that could change your life. Protect your peace at all costs. Your inner peace is precious and should be guarded carefully like a treasure. Don't let unnecessary drama and chaos disturb your tranquility. Remove yourself from toxic situations whenever possible. Turn off the news if it's making you anxious and fearful. Unfollow social media accounts that make you feel bad about yourself or your life. Create a peaceful environment in your home with order and beauty. Surround yourself with things that bring you joy and calm. Your peace is your power, and you have every right to protect it fiercely. Creative expression is going to be important in this season too. Maybe you'll feel inspired to write, paint, sing, dance, or create in some other way. Don't ignore those creative urges. They're part of your soul trying to express itself and communicate with the world. You don't have to be professionally talented to create. You just need to let yourself play and experiment without harsh judgment. Creative expression is healing and fulfilling, and it connects you to a deeper part of yourself. Continue learning and expanding your knowledge. Read books on topics that interest you. Take classes or workshops that excite you. Watch educational videos. Listen to informative podcasts. Your mind is capable of infinite growth and expansion. The more you learn, the more you realize how much there is to discover. Stay curious and open-minded. Be willing to change your opinions when you encounter new information. Growth happens when you're humble enough to admit you don't know everything. Service to others will bring you unexpected joy and fulfillment in this season. Look for ways to help people around you. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. Small acts of kindness make a huge difference. Smile at strangers. Hold doors open. Offer sincere compliments. Help someone carry their groceries. These simple acts create positive energy that spreads far beyond the immediate moment. And somehow, mysteriously, when you help others, you end up helping yourself too. Nature can be incredibly healing and grounding during times of transition. Spend time outside whenever you can. Feel the sun on your face. Walk barefoot on grass or sand. Listen to birds singing. Watch clouds drift across the sky. Nature reminds us that we're part of a much larger, beautiful, interconnected system. It helps us gain perspective and remember what really matters in life. My dear child, even when you feel weak and powerless, that's when divine strength shines through you most brilliantly. Your weakness becomes the perfect canvas for displaying supernatural power. True bravery isn't the absence of fear. Real courage is feeling afraid, but choosing to trust anyway, knowing that you have support bigger than yourself. When you venture into the unknown, it can feel terrifying, but you can choose to be brave and depend on divine safety and support for every problem you face. Remember that you're not walking alone. Your prayers are heard. Your tears are seen and wiped away. Solutions are being actively worked on your behalf. Whether your troubles are spiritual, financial, emotional, or physical. Sometimes the problems you face feel too overwhelming to handle on your own. Even when you can't see the way forward clearly, you can trust that you're being guided toward success. The path may be difficult at times, and the weight of your problems may make you want to give up completely. But divine light shines brightest in the deepest darkness. You can count on supernatural help. Once you put your trust in something bigger than yourself, there is no limit to what can be accomplished through you. Being brave and strong also means trusting the community that's been placed around you to support you. You are part of a larger family of believers who have a responsibility to support, encourage, and help each other through hard times. Don't isolate yourself or cut yourself off from connection. Allow other people to pray with you and share your burdens. There is strength in community and unity. Talk openly and honestly about your problems, questions, and hopes. When you feel unsure or scared, remember that divine wisdom is a source of power and confidence. You're dealing with a loving parent who enjoys hearing from their children, not some distant, uncaring force. Through this connection, you will find unimaginable courage and a peace that surpasses understanding. You have promises of love and faithfulness. As a beloved child, you're meant to live a good, forward-looking life. In these fights and struggles, you are not alone. Divine presence is with you in the battle. You will be able to handle those tough situations. Remember that your Creator, the source of all power, is always with you. Be strong and sure of yourself. Do not be scared or discouraged, because you have the ultimate winner on your side. That's not just an empty statement. It's a promise of constant help and support. You're not just going to win because of divine help. You have already won, even if the battles are still tough. Victory is assured regardless of circumstances. So keep moving forward with faith in yourself and in divine guidance. Hold on to your beliefs and never give up. May these words make you brave and give you hope. Your path is always being watched over. You have support, guidance, and direction toward a bright and successful future. You will never have to face anything by yourself. Do not be afraid. You have power within you. My little child, life is a journey with valleys of trouble along the way. There will be people who disagree with you, question you, and may even be hostile toward you. It's natural to want to respond to conflict and face it head on with force. But there's a different path being offered to you. One that isn't as commonly traveled, but will lead to more success and peace. The path is responding gently. Gentleness is a sign of true strength, not weakness. It takes tremendous courage and inner strength to remain gentle when things go wrong or when you're being attacked. Your connection to divine source and your determination to live by spiritual principles gives you a gentle, caring power that comes from beyond yourself. When you choose to be kind in times of trouble, remember that even great spiritual teachers were targets of hate, ridicule, and rejection. But they responded with kindness, love, and forgiveness. You can honor that example by walking in similar footsteps, treating others with respect, listening with an open heart, and responding with gentleness that aims to build bridges instead of walls. A gentle response doesn't mean you have to agree with everything said against you or answer every accusation thrown at you. It means you communicate and act in ways that help others heal instead of hurting them further. It means you praise others instead of putting them down. This approach to handling conflict is effective because it disarms enemies. It transforms anger into opportunities for peace. Differences become chances to understand each other better. A gentle answer plants seeds of peace, which, if cared for properly, can grow into trees of understanding and harmony. Responding softly helps you maintain your own peace, as long as you do it authentically from a place of genuine care. This peace is a natural state of mind that isn't determined by outside circumstances. It's an inner calm that stays with you even when things get tough around you. You can use gentleness to try to win someone over. Being kind to other people helps you see them as real human beings with their own struggles and complex life stories. This approach reduces barriers and creates space for real relationships, which helps build empathy and understanding. Gentleness in your relationships can also benefit you in practical ways. When you consistently spread kindness, doors may open, opportunities may come your way, and relationships will grow stronger. It gives people hope in a world that can often seem harsh and cruel. As you continue on your spiritual journey, keep in mind that gentleness is a fruit of the Spirit and a sign that your way of life aligns with divine will. Pray regularly. Remember spiritual teachings carefully and apply them every time you interact with someone. As you cultivate this fruit of gentleness, the grace and beauty it brings to your life will grow along with it. When you are in conflict or pain, please make the effort to ask for divine guidance. Ask for love and wisdom, and you'll receive clear instructions pointing you in the right way. Believe that you're being directed toward acting in the right way as you deal with challenges. Let gentleness guide you. Remember that even when things are difficult, you have the power to choose kindness. Your gentle responses show your spiritual maturity and make way for the many blessings that are coming. Be brave as you walk down this path of gentleness. You always have unwavering support, encouragement, and appreciation as you face hardship with a loving heart and willingness to show kindness. Choosing gentleness brings great pleasure to Divine Source and creates benefits that make your life and the lives of those around you more beautiful. Your kindness gives people hope, demonstrates your faith, and earns you both earthly and spiritual rewards. Dear child, gentle words can be your answer to everything. Speak with ease and without fear. Even though you live in a world where time seems to go by quickly and accurate information can be hard to find, you still receive gifts and witness wonders regularly. Think about how constant the sun's presence is as a picture of basic truth. Because you are loved by Divine Source, you can be absolutely certain that miracles and good things will always come your way. Miracles surround you constantly. They're all signs of love and care for you. You'll be amazed at how often something that doesn't seem possible becomes reality. Even if they don't always announce themselves dramatically or present themselves in obvious ways, miracles are happening. Most of the time, these transformations are gradual and affect your life in ways you might not recognize immediately. Miracles appear in provision and resources arriving exactly when needed. They show up in healing after being sick for a long time. They manifest as unexpected peace when everything else seems to be falling apart. You experience them in daily joys like laughing with a friend. Each small occurrence, like when a stranger shows unexpected kindness, or when a loved one offers comfort exactly when you need it, is a reminder of how deeply you are loved. Like the beauty of a sunset that fills the sky with brilliant colors, divine love for you never ends. It's important to develop a mindset of gratitude. Practicing gratitude helps you shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. This is evidence of the many ways your path is being guided and events in your life are being arranged, often without you knowing it. Your efforts are valued and appreciated in ways that might only become clear when you look back. Unwavering trust is also very important. Trust that divine support will always be there for you, even when it's hard to see the complete picture. When it looks like difficulties will never end and the future seems uncertain, remember that divine plans are certain, timing is perfect, and the goal is always your happiness, satisfaction, and progress. Patience is an essential quality, especially while you wait for your prayers to be answered. Patience means being able to accept and believe in an outcome, even though you can't see it manifesting yet. It's not just passive waiting, it's active faith. While you wait patiently, your faith is tested and then strengthened. Developing your ability to find joy in each day helps you see the extraordinary in the ordinary. Blessings and miracles may find you directly, but they can also flow through you to reach others. You are a channel through which divine kindness flows. Every opportunity you get to help, protect, and guide someone is a chance to demonstrate divine love. Don't forget that you're never truly by yourself on this journey. Your kind words, good deeds, and displays of love are a beautiful part of a larger story of blessing that's being told through your life and changing other people's lives. As you go through life, the miracles and blessings that happen to and through you are signs of constant divine presence and care. Be open to recognizing them. Look for the miracles that happen every day, the blessings that appear in ordinary moments, and the kindness that flows through your life continuously. Treasure these gifts because they demonstrate divine power and love. Keep this promise close to your heart as you move forward. If you follow the path laid out for you, miracles and blessings will happen at every step, bringing you closer to a future full of joy, purpose, and endless possibilities. As you walk in faith, keep your heart open to all the wonderful things that have been prepared for you, and your eyes open to witness the wonder of divine love. My beloved child, you are always welcome, loved beyond measure, and blessed with countless gifts. May this understanding bring you peace and excitement about what's coming. You're about to experience an incredible journey filled with amazing moments and abundant blessings. What I'm writing about is your life, your being, your existence. Dear child, divine promise declares that as you move forward, your resources, health, and ability to help others will all improve and grow. You already have within you the tools you need to become healthy, kind, and successful. These promises aren't just dreams or far-off hopes. They are real divine intentions to bring you happiness and fulfillment. As you follow spiritual teachings and maintain faith, these areas of your life will grow and transform, not only changing your own life, but also positively affecting the lives of those around you. Health is a precious gift, an essential foundation that allows you to live your life fully and pursue your future with energy and vitality. Your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical health will improve significantly as you stay consistent and focus on aligning yourself with divine purpose. At any age and any stage, you can grow as a person by making healthy choices, eating nourishing food, and spending quality time with people you care about. The body you've been given is yours to care for and maintain. Managing it well honors the gift of life. Wealth, true wealth, isn't measured only by money. Real prosperity is the ability to live life to the fullest, make a positive difference in the world, and share what you have with those who are less fortunate, all while managing your resources responsibly. Your wealth will grow through divine wisdom and guidance. Increasing your prosperity demonstrates that there is divine abundance available to you. Because you remain faithful and willing to give generously, which reflects divine love, you are rewarded with increase. Prosperity isn't meant to be hoarded selfishly. It should be shared so that others can also benefit and experience blessing. You're positioned to be not only a receiver of blessings, but also a generous giver. You were created so that divine love and kindness can flow through you to reach others. As your health and wealth improve, you'll be empowered to help more people in meaningful ways. Divine generosity extends beyond just money. It includes giving your time, your love, your attention, and your unique skills and talents. When you give yourself generously to others, darkness is pushed out by your kindness and light. Keep these important principles in mind as you begin your journey toward becoming better. Divine Source is the origin of your energy, wisdom, and resources. You can dedicate yourself fully by being still, praying regularly, and meditating on spiritual truth. Through this divine connection, you will find the motivation and clear direction needed to improve your health, increase your wealth, and expand your ability to help others effectively. Maintain an attitude of gratitude always. Don't forget that all of your blessings, whether large or small, are gifts from loving Divine Source. A grateful heart is more aware of daily blessings, remains humble, and stays open to receiving even more good things. Being a good steward means putting your health first as a priority, being wise and smart with your financial resources, and sharing your gifts generously with others who need help. You should use these blessings correctly and responsibly, because they were given to you as gifts, so that you can honor Divine Source through how you use them. Because universal law states that you truly do receive what you give, Make generous giving a central part of your lifestyle. By giving what you have freely, you help other people while also creating space to receive even more abundance for yourself. When you face difficulties and challenges head on with faith, you often come out stronger and better. Divine presence is with you to refine you, strengthen you, and prepare you for something even bigger and better than what you have now. So remain committed to your spiritual path and stay true to divine word. The problems and obstacles you're facing right now are also opportunities that demonstrate your persistence and prove divine faithfulness. Wisdom is freely available for anyone who asks for it. Don't be afraid or hesitant to ask. Divine wisdom will help you make decisions that benefit your health, make you smarter about managing money, and show you creative ways to help other people effectively. You need to understand clearly that you are here on earth to accomplish something meaningful and bigger than just yourself. The people around you in your community and beyond will benefit significantly from your success, your health, and your generous spirit. If you remain committed to this divine purpose, you will experience improvement in your health, growth in your financial situation, an expansion of your ability to help others in ways you can't even imagine right now. My dear child, you will feel growth occurring in every area of your life. Following divine instructions with faith and deep respect, believing firmly in what you're told, and doing what you're asked to do are critically important. This message is meant to transform your life completely and make you better in every possible way. Trust in yourself and in divine guidance, because you have constant support, showing you the way forward and giving you all the tools you need to reach your highest potential. You will grow significantly in your faith and spiritual maturity, allowing divine source to make you into a shining beacon of goodness and a source of help to many people. You are loved so deeply that words cannot fully express it. I want you to know with certainty that miracles are promised to happen in your life and in the lives of those around you, as you live the amazing life that's been carefully planned for you. Health, prosperity, and the capacity for generous kindness will all improve. Before anything else, know and remember that you are profoundly loved. You're a unique, priceless, irreplaceable work of art that was created with infinite love and the most important purpose imaginable in this world. Keep this foundational truth in mind at all times, because it serves as your guide and your solid foundation. Kindness is more than just pleasant words or polite behavior. It's a universal language that all living beings can understand and respond to. May kindness continue to bring people together, heal wounded hearts, mend broken relationships, and build new bridges of connection between people who are different from each other. Your healthy, vibrant life should demonstrate to others how powerful and beautiful it is to live with a whole, healed heart. Listen carefully to Earth's gentle whispers and urgent cries. Pay attention to helpless people who need advocacy. Hear the silence of those who have been forgotten by society. You have been given a voice and a platform. Use it to speak up courageously for people who cannot speak for themselves, protect the vulnerable and weak, and fight against injustice on behalf of those who are being mistreated. Your bravery in consistently doing what's right can shine bright light into the darker corners of society and the world. If you feel called right now to join a spiritual community, to make room for inner peace and wisdom in your life, then take action. Nature has given you many wonderful gifts, including your home environment, the air you breathe, and the fundamental building blocks of all life on Earth. Your choices, from seemingly small decisions, like how much waste you produce, to major ones, like where you choose to live and work, significantly affect the health of the planet. Take excellent care of the earth and make sustainable choices to ensure that future generations can live on a healthy, thriving planet. The people in your life are treasures who deserve celebration and appreciation. Relationships require attention, love, care, and consistent nurturing. Reach out and connect meaningfully with others. You deserve good things in life, and you can experience them partly through helping other people and building strong relationships. You carry within you the passion and determination to pursue your dreams persistently. Many challenging situations will arise during your journey, but it's specifically by working through those difficulties that you'll discover your true strength and capability. Don't be afraid of failure, because it's an essential part of learning and growing. Each setback teaches you something valuable that prepares you for future success. Gratitude is the foundational practice that can help you live a truly happy life. Everything deserves appreciation right now, whether it's the comfort and safety of your own home, the breathtaking beauty of a sunset, or the pure sound of a baby's laugh. When you cultivate thankfulness, you begin to see the world and your life with more hope and optimism. Seek knowledge and wisdom continuously as you navigate through life. Becoming wise and knowledgeable requires dedicated time spent listening carefully, thinking deeply, and learning both complex concepts and simple truths. Live a life that overflows with love, honesty, genuine integrity, and deep respect for all living things. Let wisdom shape your way of thinking and guide your choices in ways that honor the true worth and value of life itself. Remember that you are never alone when you feel sad, confused, or uncertain. Divine presence surrounds you like warmth on your face from gentle sunshine. Love is a steady, constant force that provides comfort and strength. Help and support are always available whenever you need them. Always remember that every single day is a fresh start, a new beginning, and another opportunity. Keep your path illuminated brightly with hope, faith, and trust. When difficulties arise that require you to deal with them and grow through them, approach them with care and wisdom. This divine message is being delivered to you, precious child, with long-reaching arms and an infinitely kind heart. It's time to answer this important call, which reminds you of your responsibilities and the positive difference you can make in the world. Live your life with clear purpose and meaning. Feel love emanating from the very bottom of your heart and express kindness and compassion in all your interactions. You're going to have a wonderful, fulfilling life. That's not just hopeful thinking. It's spiritual truth and divine promise. Never forget divine source, the origin of all life, the gift of living water that is always available to meet your deepest needs and calm your most intense fears. This message, condensed into words that carry deep meaning and create a sense of urgency for positive transformation on a global scale, captures the essence of divine guidance and loving attention as you navigate through your unique way of living. There may be times when you feel emotionally and spiritually burned out and desperately need something greater than yourself. Spiritual nourishment, like physical bread, provides sustenance that makes you feel calm, energized, and satisfied after consuming it. Just as bread helps people survive physically, divine presence functions similarly in your spiritual life. Constant support and motivation are available to help you overcome the various problems and challenges that life presents to you. Know that help is readily available if your questions and worries threaten to overwhelm you. Turn your attention toward divine source and allow yourself to receive assistance. Courage and insight are available to you right now. Remember that water is far more than just a beverage for physical thirst. It represents the source of life itself. Divine love and care for you function like this life-giving water. They never run out or diminish. They will always meet your soul's deepest needs and longings. There are times in life when it feels like your joy and vitality are decreasing because you're going through a dry, difficult season. But divine presence is always there, always available. Drink deeply from this spiritual water and let it flow through you. Allow it to bring your joy, your spirit, and your soul back to vibrant life. For those who have accepted divine love, living in a world that often seems broken and full of hopelessness can make you feel lost, disconnected, and alone. People frequently search for happiness and fulfillment in relationships and material possessions. But it's common to discover that these things, even though they can bring temporary pleasure, cannot truly satisfy the deepest longings of the human heart. The reason is simple. You were created and designed to fulfill a profound spiritual need that only divine connection can truly meet. Divine presence comes into this world not as a distant, indifferent force, but as an intimate, close friend who understands you completely and can guide you toward making the best choices for your heart and your life. Think back and reflect on times when you experienced unexpected peace and calm in the middle of complete chaos. Remember moments when you had shocking revelations or insights that helped you see clearly when everything seemed dark and confusing. That life-giving spiritual water has been your lifeline during those critical moments. In these situations, you're being offered spiritual nourishment that transcends the merely physical and can provide real, permanent satisfaction and fulfillment. These experiences remind you of divine faithfulness. Your positive response and receptivity come from believing and trusting. I urge you strongly to pay close attention and remain open. You can only experience the profound depths of spiritual life and drink from the living river if your heart is honest, genuine, and receptive. There is transformative energy that goes far beyond anything you can create yourself. As you embrace and hold on to divine presence, you'll experience an unexplainable peace and a lasting joy that remains steady regardless of external circumstances. This is how spiritual truth makes sense and becomes real. It doesn't mean that all your problems will instantly disappear or that life will suddenly become effortless and easy. But you're no longer searching and striving on your own. You can now find divine presence and support through community connections with other people. Divine love and wisdom are specifically meant to be shared and experienced through authentic community with others. Real connection happens through genuine relationships, sincere acts of kindness, and times when people are courageously vulnerable together. Just as broken bread is traditionally shared among people and water is freely given to thirsty individuals, divine presence actively works and moves in those spaces of human connection. Spiritual nourishment provides sustenance to people, and living water brings refreshment to more than just one isolated person. It creates ripples and waves that positively affect many others. You also become a giver and a channel of blessing in this vast universe that hungers desperately for authentic love and genuine hope. You function like an extension of divine love as you receive this spiritual nourishment for yourself, living in a way that overflows with love, truth, and beauty naturally feeds and shelters the people around you. You can live by active faith, love people through your concrete actions, and comfort them with your encouraging words. Never forget that divine help is readily available for you when you need it, and when your spirit feels hungry, empty, or thirsty. Divine presence is the bread that sustains life by providing ongoing nourishment and vital energy. Divine love is the living water that refreshes, cools, and revitalizes you. When you come seeking this spiritual sustenance, you'll discover that your deepest desires are fulfilled, and your thirst for meaning and purpose is quenched in ways you could never have imagined or predicted. The simple, accessible wording in this message is intentionally designed to emphasize how critically important spiritual nourishment is for every single person. Recently, my dear, precious child, I need to tell you clearly about the kind of life that's been chosen and designed specifically for you. This is far more than just a temporary promise of material wealth and success in this physical world. This is a genuine call and invitation to live a life that overflows with love, peace, inner contentment, and true success. It's not merely about achieving abundance and taking pride in accomplishments. As you take in and observe your immediate surroundings, pay attention to the simple beauty of a sunny day, the raw power of the ocean, and the intricate, amazing patterns visible on a single fallen leaf. These examples of beauty and abundance in nature represent and symbolize what Divine Source desires for your life. The hope and intention is that your life becomes as bright, vibrant, and full of unlimited possibilities as the natural world around you displays constantly. Being deeply aware of how much you are loved and cared for creates an entirely new way of existing and experiencing life. Real peace comes from having power and strength on the inside, within your spirit. It's the calm that follows after a violent storm passes. It's the light that breaks through overwhelming darkness. It's the silence and stillness that comes after noise and chaos. Contentment and satisfaction come from being in a committed relationship with divine love, where you are always valued, honored, and cherished exactly as you are. True abundance and prosperity mean living every moment to its fullest potential, appreciating each moment for its inherent worth, and noticing how much love, opportunity, and grace surround you constantly in countless ways. Real wealth isn't about accumulating possessions or having more than enough material goods. Understand clearly that your worth and value are not based on or determined by what you own or what you've achieved. You are a deeply loved child of Divine Source who has been given specific gifts, unique knowledge and wisdom, and a special mission to live a full, meaningful, and genuinely happy life. Begin to develop and cultivate the habit of being consistently grateful. At the start of each new day, consciously choose to be thankful for the small, simple things in life that you might otherwise overlook. By regularly expressing thanks in this intentional way, your heart gradually becomes more open and receptive to recognizing the abundance that already exists all around you. Focusing deliberately on what you can offer and give to others instead of fixating on what you lack will help you develop an abundance mentality and mindset. More blessings will naturally flow into your life when you operate from this generous perspective. What the world typically teaches is scarcity, lack, and limitation, but divine truth teaches abundance, plenty, and unlimited possibility. Real prosperity includes emotional happiness, genuine love, and mutual respect as major components. Seeking and finding pleasure and joy in small, ordinary things is important. Giving generously makes you fit perfectly into divine design, where love grows exponentially. And the more you give, the more you want to give again. Living abundantly means experiencing a life filled with constant enjoyment and appreciation. From the simple joy of hearing a close friend laugh, to the profound peace that comes from quietly looking at a beautiful photograph or piece of art. Rather than focusing obsessively on accumulating money and material possessions, choose instead to enjoy life's small pleasures fully, and remember that you are part of something infinitely bigger than just yourself. Kindness and generosity are essential components of living a good, fulfilling life. True giving isn't just about donating money or material goods. It also includes consistently showing compassion, offering forgiveness freely, and maintaining a belief in the fullness and abundance of the Spirit. Even giving something as simple as a kind word creates positive ripples that extend far beyond the immediate moment and eventually come back to benefit you. Trust completely in divine timing and in the abundant life that's been carefully planned for you. Divine presence is with you every single step of the way, helping you grow spiritually and preparing you thoroughly for the full, rich life that's been designed specifically for you. Even if the path to true happiness and abundance isn't always clear or straightforward, there will definitely be times when you need to learn difficult lessons or deal with challenging situations. What's important to remember and hold on to is this: invest significant time and consistent effort into building and maintaining your relationships with other people. Strong, healthy relationships are the basic building blocks necessary for success, lasting happiness, and the ability to form deep, meaningful connections with others. Continue to grow, develop, and improve constantly. This is genuinely the best way to live fully. Share your love and your joy generously with everyone around you. Stay connected to divine wisdom regularly through prayer, meditation, and studying spiritual truth. With consistent love and gentle direction, you are continually pulled back toward the source of everything good and right. During those dedicated times, when you connect with divine presence through focused prayer or quiet meditation, you're positioning yourself to receive ongoing guidance and support. You'll receive the strength and the peace you need to enjoy and appreciate every single day to its absolute fullest potential. Begin seeing each day as a precious gift that gives you the opportunity to be a blessing to others, to love deeply and authentically, and to help people in meaningful ways. As you walk closely with divine presence, try consistently to keep your heart aligned and synchronized with divine heart. Remember clearly that this way of abundant living is not just a beautiful theory or philosophical concept. It is real, practical, and achievable. Divine Source loves seeing you happy, fulfilled, and successful. The deepest desire of Divine Heart is for you to continue living life to its absolute fullest, experiencing endless happiness and genuine abundance in every area. This blessing and promise come from a deep spiritual connection rooted in everlasting divine love for you. Live with readiness and preparedness concerning the promises that have been made to you, and face every single day with genuine hope and optimism, knowing with certainty that divine love for you will last forever and never diminish. Your journey is based on sacred spiritual principles and maintained through your close, personal connection with Divine Source. Things won't always go smoothly or perfectly along the way. Everyone benefits from gentle reminders of the love, care, and support that exists and is available. The central point and purpose of this entire message is to share and communicate the essence and core of a life that's genuinely full of happiness and true abundance. It encourages and promotes deeper gratitude, more consistent kindness, and greater openness to new ideas and possibilities in a strong, meaningful way. Here's a message for you that carries both hope for today and eager anticipation for what will happen tomorrow. Miracles and wonderful things are about to happen in your life. This means you should prepare your heart carefully as we enter a new season together. Look forward to the future, a special moment when divine love and excitement can be felt powerfully and tangibly in your daily life. Firstly, and most importantly, remember and understand that miracles occur every single day, yet they rarely appear as spectacular, dramatic feats that seem to defy all natural laws. Real miracles often come quietly and humbly, concealing within them a multitude of wonders and blessings. Miracles can manifest and appear in many different forms and ways. Occasionally, their true beauty lies in how quickly, easily, and naturally they work and unfold. Miracles have the supernatural power to restore relationships that seemed hopelessly damaged and broken. They can soothe and heal wounded hearts that felt beyond repair. They can provide unexpected, creative solutions to problems and issues that appear completely insurmountable and impossible. Be aware, watchful, and careful, because miracles absolutely do happen when you're ready, receptive, and positioned to receive these divine gifts. Developing an attitude of gratitude is a wonderful, powerful place to start this journey. Every morning when you wake up, make it a consistent habit to express sincere gratitude and thankfulness for all the good things that have already occurred and are currently present in your life. This simple daily practice will help you develop a new perspective and way of seeing things. It might even teach you valuable lessons and help you gain deeper insight into blessings you already possess, but perhaps haven't fully recognized or appreciated. Being consistently thankful creates ideal conditions for good things to grow and flourish. Just like a patch of rich, fertile soil allows seeds to sprout and thrive. Faith is the one essential, non-negotiable element that can make this season of miracles actually happen and manifest in your life. When you can't be certain of the way forward or see the complete path ahead, faith means trusting deeply that divine goodness is real and that supernatural power can accomplish things that humans think are completely impossible. Faith is never passive or inactive. It's not sitting idly on your hands while merely contemplating and thinking about something. Faith is an active, dynamic way of living and thinking because it demonstrates a trust in divine power that extends far beyond what you can physically see or intellectually understand. The greatest miracles are often discovered and found by those who possess the strongest, most unwavering faith. To build and develop a stronger, deeper relationship with Divine Source, I urge and encourage you to find strength and clear guidance in the quiet, sacred space of regular prayer and contemplation. The more time you spend in that intimate, connected space, the more you become open and receptive to hearing divine voice speaking to you. The wonders and miracles that surround you constantly are evidence and proof that divine presence is always communicating, actively working, and consistently fixing problems in your life and in your heart. Keep your heart consistently open to genuinely liking and actively helping other people around you. When you perform charitable acts and show kindness to others, you literally become a living channel and conduit for divine blessings to flow through. Put the needs of others ahead of your own desires and comfort, and help those who are genuinely in need of assistance. Miracles often happen immediately following acts of sincere kindness and generous giving. Throughout history and across the world, you can observe that most of the greatest wonders and most powerful miracles have occurred after someone gave selflessly. My dear, sweet child, Divine Source has complete, total control over exactly when those wonderful gifts and blessings will appear and manifest in your life. Therefore, strive and make effort to become a person who experiences profound, deep emotions and feelings. When you truly believe and trust that divine wisdom knows exactly what your needs are and precisely how to bring miracles into your life at the perfect time, those blessings will benefit you and positively impact everyone else around you as well. Trusting divine timing means being patient and willing to wait, letting go of attempts to control what's beyond your power, and accepting circumstances as they are, even while you firmly hold on to hope, expectation, and genuine desire for breakthrough. You can be absolutely certain and confident that divine promises can and will be kept. Holding on to anger and hatred toward anyone directly blocks and prevents the flow of helpful, beneficial qualities in your life. Taking the strong, brave step of genuinely forgiving someone who hurt you may open the door to healing and create a future full of new opportunities and fresh possibilities. You can also maintain this posture of forgiveness while keeping your dignity and self-respect, because humility naturally leads to and opens the way for miracles to happen. Understand clearly that divine source is the origin and fountain of all beneficial, good things in your life. True humility means recognizing that you depend entirely on divine provision, and paradoxically, it's your complete trust and dependence that provides strength and power. Something significant is going to happen very rapidly and soon. Prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for a complete transformation of your entire life. You will likely see and witness divine hand moving and working in ways you wouldn't have thought possible, as clear evidence of how much you are loved. Start expecting doors to open that logically seem to have the most impossible, insurmountable obstacles blocking them. Everything becomes possible when you're walking closely with divine presence, as this season of abundant blessings and powerful miracles has clearly shown and demonstrated. Approach and begin this journey with a heart that is eager, passionate, genuinely excited, and completely accepting. Know and believe with certainty that divine presence is with you as you start and enter this new season. Get ready and prepare yourself for the abundance that's actively coming your way right now. Prepare your heart for the plenty and overflow that's patiently waiting for you on a journey filled with vibrant life, genuine wonders, and consistent help from divine source. What you will experience and encounter will absolutely amaze you and leave you in awe. The upcoming adventure ahead is filled with incredible experiences that may initially make you feel small and unimportant in comparison, but simultaneously it will prepare you and make you ready for the significant reward that is coming soon. You'll be amazed and astounded by what's about to happen and unfold, because it can only occur with divine supernatural help and intervention. I sincerely hope and deeply desire that this entire message cheers you up, lifts your spirits, and encourages your heart, because the special time of wonders and abundant good things is almost here and nearly upon us. This message emphasizes and stresses how critically important it is to cultivate gratitude consistently. The goal is to develop and maintain faith, practice patience, and demonstrate respect and humility so that you can clearly see and fully accept the miraculous and extraordinary in your ordinary daily life. I want you to understand deeply and know with certainty that the painful nights you endured, which felt endless and impossible to survive, have finally come to a complete end. Divine promise shows and teaches you how to obtain abundant pride, vibrant health, and genuine happiness. These aren't just empty words or hollow promises. Instead, they represent the wonderful truth that you will discover and experience when you focus on and think about divine presence. You will be empowered and enabled to move past and get beyond the limits and restrictions you currently face. Embrace the new day that's dawning with confidence. It's gentler and milder here now. The air feels cleaner and fresher, and everything feels noticeably lighter and less burdensome. This isn't happening randomly or lightly, because you are genuinely important and matter deeply, and there is real, authentic care about your well-being and happiness. The truth that must be understood is that this isn't something you control. This new season holds and contains so much for you to learn, experience, and discover. This applies broadly, not only to your finances and material resources, but also to absolutely every aspect and dimension of your life. When you recover and get back your strength, Divine Source has amazing, wonderful things planned specifically for you. These include genuine opportunities to succeed and excel, happy and fulfilling relationships that bring joy, and a deep sense of purpose and meaning. that gives your days significance, reduces struggle and exhausting tiredness. Close friendships and vital energy have been transforming and changing for a long time, and relationships that once felt draining are beginning to fade naturally. This renewal process will provide you with a sense of physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual rejuvenation and refreshment, enabling and allowing you to fully embrace and enjoy life completely. Your everyday life is meant and designed to make you happy in every possible way. The happiness and joy that comes from deep divine love for you is a pleasure and delight that lasts much longer than temporary, short-term happiness that fades quickly. There is joy that endures and shines consistently through all of life's inevitable ups and downs, highs and lows. When you make happiness your new song and sing it joyfully to everyone around you, you feel more satisfaction and contentment, knowing confidently you're doing the best possible thing with your life and are positioned in exactly the right place. Peace settles in your heart, not because of external things happening in the outside world around you, but because you're certain and sure that divine goals and plans will successfully lead you into the promised season. The tragedies, pains, failures, and disappointments that have held you back and limited you are no longer restricting or controlling you. You have real potential and ability to overcome the heavy burden of painful past events and experiences. You can only fully embrace and add all the new, fresh things Divine Source is doing in your life if you consciously let go of old, outdated things and allow yourself to experience true freedom. No matter what happens or what circumstances arise, try consistently to keep and maintain a thankful mood and grateful attitude, finding something positive and good about every situation. Additionally, being consistently thankful helps you clearly see the many blessings all around you constantly, which naturally leads to even more abundance flowing into your life. Gratitude will keep your mood balanced and in check, allowing and enabling you to see divine hand actively working all the time in every situation and helping you genuinely enjoy and appreciate the small, simple things. Join and unite with Divine Presence regularly in prayer. Engage in quiet thought and contemplation. Read and study spiritual wisdom and truth carefully. Join with Divine Presence consistently. Seek and pursue your private, personal spiritual life intentionally. This close, intimate relationship can and will give you the strength, clear direction, and comfort you need to successfully get through and navigate this new season well. You need to know and understand that Divine Presence is always available and ready to talk with you, listen carefully to you, and faithfully help you keep and fulfill all divine promises made to you. Being genuinely blessed and fortunate means being consistently kind and generous, sharing freely the good things in your life, including health, happiness, satisfaction, and resources. Your good deeds and acts of kindness help your immediate community while also allowing and positioning you to receive even more in return. This is the beautiful cycle of giving and receiving. When you actively help your community and give freely from what you have, you're participating in a beautiful divine cycle of abundance. Prepare yourself to be absolutely amazed by what's about to unfold in your life. Don't lose hope or faith during this transition. When you welcome something completely new into your life, it requires you to leave your heart and soul wide open, vulnerable and receptive to divine blessings. The breakthrough you've been praying for is closer than you could have possibly imagined. And the main beauty, the greatest blessing, hasn't even arrived yet. There's no doubt that this season of transformation will challenge you and stretch you in ways that might keep you awake at night wondering and praying. But remember the promise that has been spoken over your life. You will receive a full, abundant life in every possible way. You are deeply loved, and divine plans for you are unfolding exactly as intended and hoped. Be confident in yourself and keep moving forward with determination. This message emphasizes and stresses how critically important it is to maintain an attitude of constant gratitude, seeking spiritual guidance through prayer and meditation, being genuinely kind to everyone you meet, and staying ready and prepared for the new things that are coming toward you are all essential practices. This is the mysterious process of how gradual rebirth and transformation actually works in your life. We are embarking together upon a future that's absolutely brimming with hope, deep tranquility, and the ultimate sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. This word of hope and spiritual reality is being sent to you to help guide your life and constantly remind you of divine presence. The Lord will help you, support you, and guide you every step of the way. Keep this truth in mind. It's more than just a simple statement or empty promise. It's a powerful declaration that demonstrates unwavering determination to stand up for you, protect you from harm, and guide you successfully to victory in every single part of your life. Remember and hold tight to the truth that you have constant support available to you. Divine presence is here for you continuously, even during moments when it looks and feels like you're falling or failing, because you have a loyal defender and strong guardian watching over you constantly. There is power to quickly change circumstances to suit your needs, and there is complete control over the problems that currently seem impossible for you to solve on your own. Believe and trust what spiritual truth says. Divine timing and methods are absolutely correct and perfect, even when they don't match your preferred schedule. What seems like delay or inaction might not help you immediately, but those apparent delays are actually divine methods of getting you ready, cleaning and purifying you spiritually, and clearly showing you the best way forward. Even though they might initially look like frustrating delays or confusing distractions, some comfort and peace comes from the deep knowledge that even when you may not see immediate, visible results or answers right away, everything is being worked out behind the scenes for your ultimate benefit. Divine Mind holds your best interests constantly. Please don't hesitate or be afraid to reach out and communicate if you have any additional questions, concerns, worries, or suggestions you want to share. It makes Divine Source proud to be your loving parent, because there is genuine love in talking with you, constant readiness to listen carefully to everything you say, and complete knowledge of what you truly need, even more than you know yourself. There is deep commitment to helping you fully understand how important and significant your life purpose is while you face difficulties and challenges ahead of time with courage and faith. What do you need to do to get divine attention and help? Not only are you receiving direct answers to your prayers, but you're also being given wise suggestions and guidance as a good way to encourage your personal growth, build your inner strength, and develop a stronger belief in divine wisdom and knowledge. Even though divine promises don't always come true immediately or manifest right away the moment you pray, they will eventually and certainly be fulfilled completely. You'll triumph and move past obstacles by being consistently brave, remarkably strong, and persistently determined. You'll make important decisions based firmly on your core values, and you'll feel certain and confident about your way forward. During thoughtful, reflective times of prayer and meditation, your unwavering loyalty and faith have been incredibly helpful and valuable. They make it genuinely possible for more abundant gifts to flow to you and create more profound ways for divine love to show and manifest itself in your life. The truth, power, comfort, and relief you desperately need are found in spiritual words and teachings. So delve deeply into them, study them carefully, and meditate on them regularly. You will discover and experience the peace, victory, and spiritual nourishment that have been promised to you with this strong sword of the Spirit, which is the word of truth. Always keep firmly in mind that divine source is a loving, compassionate parent. When contemplating the wrongs, pain, and terrible things you may be going through or have experienced, there is deep sympathy and compassion for your suffering. There is awareness and understanding that part of your life purpose and journey is to bring about justice along with genuine healing and complete recovery from past wounds. The desire is for your completeness and wholeness in life to perfectly reflect divine love and kindness, even especially when you are at your absolute worst moments. Feel the victory that's already yours. Thank you for taking time to read and absorb this message. Keep and maintain an attitude of constant gratitude and expectation of divine reward in your heart. When you deliberately focus your attention on the good instead of dwelling on the bad, you'll clearly see the one who has the power to fix everything. In turn, your sincere gratitude opens your heart to feel divine peace and happiness as you reflect on what truly drives and motivates you. May divine love shine brightly through you like a beacon, and may you treat every person you encounter with genuine kindness. Tell other people about divine goodness and share the good things you've personally heard and experienced. Your authentic story may give powerful hope to those who are currently waiting for breakthrough or feeling like their lives are falling apart. Prepare yourself to be in complete awe of the profound impact divine intervention has had on your life. Divine Source is the most powerful force in existence, far above and beyond anything you could ever wish for or even dream about. As you read and absorb these words right now, you will be genuinely amazed by how much you are loved and by how many victories, advances, and benefits are coming your way very soon. Please take heart, relax, and release all your problems and worries without hesitation. The Lord, your loving Creator, has taken up your cause and your purpose. Divine presence can always be available for you when things go wrong, giving you wise advice, keeping you completely safe, and helping you as your partner. There is no picture or dream that is too big or requires too much work to accomplish. Trust completely when you're told that divine support is always on your side and will never stop reminding you of the promise to watch over you and guide you carefully. Please say Amen if this message resonates with your spirit. Surrendering completely to divine will, staying fixed and rooted in your faith, actively looking for divine knowledge and wisdom, and trusting completely in perfect timing are all critically important parts of worshiping and following spiritual truth. This message urges and encourages you to keep going, keep persisting, and truly understand how kind and gracious divine source is. And it offers you a sincere wish for a future that's absolutely full of victory and amazement at how well your life has been planned. Beloved child, you're being watched with hope, not hopelessness. Divine truth says that being spiritually devoted means you are genuinely committed to following the divine plan that's been designed specifically for your life. The most important aspects and priorities during unclear, uncertain times are being consistently true to spiritual teachings and knowing with absolute certainty that divine presence will always be there for you without fail. As we journey through this experience known as life, we frequently encounter various obstacles along the way. These are inevitable times of trouble and uncertainty that test our faith and challenge our beliefs. During these difficult times, there is a kind reminder to be strong and stand firm when those challenging times come. Divine goodness becomes your reliable compass and your primary source of strength. Divine goodness is just like the sun. It shines constantly above us, even when our problems and troubles seem to get in the way and block our view. If you stay strong and remain rooted, you can stay firmly grounded in your faith, even when fierce storms are raging all around you. Experiencing divine goodness and kindness is more than just saying nice words or making empty statements. It's about knowing deeply and understanding that divine power created everything that exists, from the breathtaking beauty of dawn to the wisdom and knowledge that every single day brings fresh benefits and blessings. It concerns and involves discovering supernatural strength in your moments of weakness, finding hope amidst deep sorrow, and experiencing peace when everything around you seems to be in complete chaos. Being loved and guided by people we care about, the opportunities that come our way seemingly by chance, and the happiness that fills our days are all clear signs and evidence of divine goodness and kindness. Having a strong, personal reference and relationship with divine source is an important, foundational idea. Prayer and regularly reading spiritual teachings are what build and strengthen this bond. Through sincere prayer, we can talk directly to divine source, release and let go of our issues and problems, and ask for divine help and intervention. Spiritual words contain profound wisdom, and you can discover this wisdom in sacred texts. Through the path and journey of spiritual facts, comfort, and support, we learn about divine character, divine promises, and how divine power works actively in other people's lives. Have you remembered the sacred stories about people who had tremendous faith and stuck with it despite incredible obstacles? Reflect carefully on Abraham, who maintained his unshakable faith in divine promise despite it seeming completely impossible to human understanding. Think about Joseph and his story. He kept going and persisting even though he was constantly lied to, betrayed, and had an extremely difficult life. But eventually he saw a divine plan come together beautifully through his life. Think about Daniel's unshakable, unwavering faith, which he kept and maintained, even when he was thrown into the lion's den and faced immediate danger and death. As you see and experience divine kindness personally, spread that goodness to others around you. Even when things don't seem particularly important or significant in the moment, spiritual truth teaches that hard times and difficulties are actually precious chances to learn valuable lessons, grow in character, and strengthen our faith while enjoying and witnessing the power and goodness of divine intervention as it brings us through the trials. When you genuinely don't know what to do, or you're feeling frustrated and stuck, pray sincerely to divine source. Ask earnestly to have your faith strengthened so that you can clearly see how kind and good divine nature is in absolutely everything that happens. Give yourself over completely so that your life can beautifully show and demonstrate how much divine love and care exists, and become a source of comfort and help for other people who are currently in desperate need. Tell others your story. Share your testimony. This will make your personal faith stronger and help people around you see and believe in the amazing things divine power has planned for their own lives. Thank divine source regularly for all the good things, benefits, and blessings. Before you even knew it or recognized it, divine wisdom had shaped you, led you, and blessed you in ways you never could have thought of or imagined. You will learn and discover that divine kindness is so much more than what you see right now on the surface that seems visible. As each day ends, you'll realize it becomes who you are at your core. It transforms your identity. Don't give up on your faith, my precious love. See and recognize how generous divine source is in the pictures and experiences of your life and in the beauty of the world around you. Allow divine love and power to guide you carefully, and go forward with genuine faith, knowing with certainty that absolutely anything is possible with divine presence by your side. It's quite possible that there will be specific times in your life when you need to rely on your faith and spiritual knowledge more than ever before. While these challenging things are happening, divine voice speaks gently to our hearts, making us rethink and reconsider the way we were moving before. Faith is a better, more reliable way to stay motivated and grounded than depending on someone or something other than divine wisdom, no matter what circumstances look like or how things appear. Divine knowledge knows everything perfectly, from the very recent present moment to the very distant past and future. Our human understanding is naturally limited by our finite ability to see, pay attention, and enjoy life. Just as we put our complete faith and trust in divine power, we're also putting our deepest hopes and biggest worries in divine hands, believing with confidence that all of our needs will be met. It means surrendering control of our lives completely to follow divine leading. It can be genuinely challenging to have this much faith when our personal goals are at odds with or conflict with divine will. We will find real, lasting happiness and deep peace, though, when we finally give up control completely. We are only as good and strong as what we think and believe we are. When we put our faith completely in divine wisdom, we let the boundless divine plan for our lives fill our hearts, even though this requires us to stop depending on what we understand with our limited minds. When we trust divine guidance, our relationship with divine source changes and transforms dramatically. Prayer becomes so much more than just a way to give up or surrender. We will talk openly with divine presence about our deepest thoughts, biggest worries, and sincere gratitude without pausing or hesitating. This isn't just an occasional side project, but becomes a daily goal and practice. Because of this reality, we should choose deliberately to remember divine truth every single day, putting our problems and burdens at divine feet, and continuing to practice our faith consistently. Some days will probably be challenging and difficult, while other days will be easy and smooth. But when we put our trust completely in divine wisdom, our relationship grows better and deeper, and we depend less and less on what we think we know with our limited understanding. To truly accept divine will, we need to let divine power do its transforming work in our lives. When we give our personal desires to divine control, we often discover that divine ways are so much better than we thought or imagined. Doors open that lead us to our true purpose, which we were previously completely unaware of. Furthermore, believing in divine wisdom means following divine schedule and timing. In our modern fast-paced society, when everything happens instantly and is immediately ready, the negative things often catch our attention first. But divine wisdom knows exactly when and how things will happen in our lives. And faithful people follow divine example and believe completely that divine knowledge knows everything. Waiting patiently can test and strengthen our faith significantly, but it can also be a precious time of tremendous growth. We discover a lot of happiness and deep satisfaction that goes beyond our present situation, even though we agree completely with divine wisdom. Such joy does not mean that all problems are suddenly gone. Instead, it's completely about the way we confront them in our own unique ways with divine strength. And when we have complete faith in divine guidance, we will clearly see divine transforming power and grace at work in our lives, as well as watch our faith grow stronger. Having a faith that's based completely on divine truth also changes and improves how we interact with other people around us. It makes it easier and more natural to love unconditionally, accept people as they are, and show more kindness generously. as we personally feel divine deep love and complete forgiveness actively working in our lives. We feel compelled and inspired to share this transforming love with others in order to change their lives positively and encourage them to believe what we believe about divine goodness. Like a trusting child, putting your faith completely in divine wisdom instead of your own limited knowledge is more than just a single gift. It's a way of life, a daily practice. It's a proven way to experience growth spiritually and prosper in every area. We experience great joy, deep peace, and clear purpose in following divine leading and living our lives according to what spiritual truth taught. It is essential and important to understand that putting your full faith in divine power is a process and a journey. Although we may sometimes slip back into depending on our own knowledge and understanding, divine grace comes close to us and reassures us of divine love and loyalty. Divine presence is always ready to lead us back gently to the appropriate road. Divine nature is gentle and patient with us. Divine power is setting you free completely from the chains of bad habits and negative patterns. Believe this truth, my precious love, that you live in a world where unseen negative forces push you back every time you try to take a step forward toward freedom. An angry voice of discouragement can be heard from above trying to stop you. Those heavy chains represent the negative patterns that have held you back for so long. Divine source is being firm, but gentle as this liberation happens. Divine love for you is real and deep. The limitless love of our Creator makes this message, which is more than just empty words, possible and real. It means that genuine things are going to change dramatically. Wandering aimlessly, doing the same things, or relating in the same harmful way over and over again is no longer acceptable or necessary. First, you need to identify and pick out the specific ones that have you in chains. The most important thing about getting this freedom is to figure out which specific types and patterns have caused you pain, sadness, disappointment, or failure. The process of breaking free and trading bondage for freedom starts with some divine help. To break free completely, you have to talk honestly to Divine Source about your weaknesses and the specific patterns that have been holding you back. Divine strength to change you and your sincere desire to be great work together powerfully at their core. That deep sadness turns into genuine hope and heavy duty into liberating peace. That's exactly what happens when you pray sincerely and believe completely that divine power will free you from evil patterns. Breaking negative cycles needs real faith. But divine love for you is so strong that you're encouraged to cast all your worries on divine care with the help of spiritual teachings and the inspiring stories of people who have been genuinely changed by divine power. Sacred texts are full of stories about people being freed from oppression, like the Exodus from Egypt, the healing of sick people, and many more examples. Those memories and stories aren't just historical accounts. They're also reminders of divine constant, call to set divine children free. The beautiful feeling of freedom comes over you as these heavy ties start to loosen and fall away. Light and warmth greet you as you emerge from a dark cave. There are now many opportunities available around the world, and there will be no more constant worries about the future weighing you down. Freeing up your life means people who live a life without limits can love deeply, help others generously, and enjoy life to the absolute fullest. This freedom may also come with a serious call to action. To move forward successfully on this road, you need to actively look for divine help little by little every day. Broken pieces of old chains will sometimes try to claw their way back onto you. Always remember, though, that the power that set you free initially is still inside you as you enjoy your freedom from bad habits and negative cycles. Divine power is strongest when we feel weak, and divine grace is enough for any task. It is genuinely possible to become a source of hope and inspiration for those around you. Your personal story of freedom and your memories of breaking chains might move people deeply who are still struggling with their own chains. By telling others about your journey openly, which becomes an act of giving, you can help free other people from bondage. Divine Promise says that you are being freed from the chains of negative feelings and destructive cycles. And the things Divine Source says about breaking cycles are coming true for people who believe in this promise. It's not just an empty promise. That's proof of divine loyalty, love, and exciting transforming power all at the same time. These chains not only limit a person's freedom, but they also demonstrate how powerful Divine Source is as the only one who can free, heal, and repair broken lives. Divine Voice tells precious children everywhere, I am breaking the chains of bad cycles that have held you back for too long. This means that these cycles cannot stop divine power, regardless of their strength or how long they've lasted. You will find the strength to let go of your worries completely and enjoy the freedom Divine Source offers. So take off your chains, enter the loving embrace of Divine Presence, and follow divine guidance toward freedom. Currently, Divine Loving, reassuring voice is telling you clearly, you're entering a new era of freedom, plenty, and prosperity. My beloved child, you are standing on the verge of an exciting new doorway that leads to a future full of unlimited possibilities. More than you could have possibly imagined, Divine Source has set up a whole new era of blessing for you to enter and enjoy. This door isn't just any ordinary door either. It leads to the most important door of your life. Divine Presence is on your side completely. There is a radical change happening from the past to the future that marks the start of a new era in your life. In this moment, you transition from having limited freedom to having unlimited freedom in your future. Right here, freedom is discussed as something much deeper than just not having any rules or external laws restricting you. Being truly free means being able to embrace your divine identity fully, go after your dreams with confidence, and live your life to the fullest while being constantly surrounded by divine love and charm. Every other thing this new generation does is for abundance and plenty. It's not natural to compare abundance only to material wealth, but because Divine Source grants all of our material needs, the prosperity promised is all-encompassing, an abundance of happiness that can't be changed or destroyed by outside forces, an abundance of love that flows freely from our hearts and affects the lives of those around us, and an abundance of knowledge and wisdom that we can share generously with others. This kind of plenty surpasses our limited comprehension. This kind of abundance shows how gracious Divine Source is toward people and genuinely changes their lives and the lives of those around them. In the context of Divine Promise, being prosperous means more than just having money. It means doing well in every area of your life, including your relationships, your finances, your health, and even your spiritual growth. This new generation is about finding and using your divine gifts to help others around you. Divine desire is for you to be a partner in this journey of creating your destiny with divine help and blessing. As part of this work together, you need to pay close attention to divine words and teachings. Follow the specific paths divine wisdom directs you toward and obey divine instructions. This passionate relationship is based on faith that Divine Source cares deeply about the things you like doing. For this younger generation and new era, it's time to give up old ways of living and limiting beliefs. The strengthened chains of fear, doubt, and stress are now coming off and falling away. Set out on a bold journey into the unknown with courage. When you leave the familiar shores of the past and enter a new season with divine guidance, the waters ahead are a gathering cry to fully agree with divine will. No matter how unclear the road ahead may seem, a deep sense of purpose characterizes this new era of liberty, abundance, and success. This new season is a unique mixture of divine gifts and clear reason for living. The appearance of a new season brings with it fresh opportunities to use your presence in approaches that honor divine position in your life. You're not traveling alone. You're never by yourself. Divine presence is with you constantly, giving strength, guarding you, and guiding your every step. You are able to overcome obstacles with the help of divine spirit. To embrace this new age fully, you also have to train your mind to be constantly thankful. When you understand and value what divine source has done in your life, you make room for even more good things to happen. Being consistently thankful helps you focus on the good things in your life, instead of dwelling on the negatives, and it makes room in your heart for divine plans for your life right now. This new era encourages you to cultivate a deeper relationship with divine presence. You need to learn more about divine character to find the strength, knowledge, and courage to accept what is being offered to you. Take some quality time to pray and think carefully about what divine source has said before you respond or take action. In addition, the unshakable faith that divine presence has placed around you will help you feel better and stronger. There are people in your life who are there to support you, give you hope, and join genuinely in your joys. The same divine power that opened this new door will continue to guide you forward. So this new age is a name, an invitation for getting closer to divine source. You now have the brand new era of freedom, plenty, and wealth that divine voice spoke over your life. The best is yet to come. With a heart full of gratitude and eyes set firmly on divine goodness, divine source says that even more will be done for you. My precious darling, as you stand on the edge of this new age, take a moment to think carefully about how faithful divine presence has been throughout your way of life. Since that past time, divine faithfulness has shown up for you by responding to your prayers and keeping divine promises. The line between the sky and the water, called the horizon, stands for divine limitless power and promises. This promise symbolizes how gentle divine source is. Divine unfailing loyalty has illuminated the path ahead of you. This promise also serves as a memory of all the times divine power has guided children in the past. You can hear divine voice say clearly, "I'll do the same or more for you in your life," while you think and reflect. Now is the perfect time to pay attention to what you truly want. This promise demonstrates divine generosity, divine willingness to surpass our expectations, and divine ongoing commitment to us. It lets us feel divine love in its entirety and fullness. Sacred texts, which tell stories about how divine love and power are shown in the lives of those who count on divine help, gave this promise its motivation and foundation. Remember how Moses guided the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. As you look at the miraculous parting of the Red Sea and crossing the Jordan River, think of David. He went from being a simple farm kid to being a king, and divine presence led and protected him the whole time. Please take a moment to contemplate all the great healing, provision, and miracles that divine love gave to everyone encountered. Not just memories of the past. These stories are living reminders of the amazing ways divine power has worked in the lives of ordinary, regular people. They clearly show that the same divine force who did miracles before is still active and preparing to make great changes in your life right now. Those who choose to embrace this promise should place their complete trust in divine character, divine timing, and the unseen spiritual realm. This faith doesn't waver when circumstances go wrong, because it's based on the strong belief that divine power is actively at work. Divine Source has promised to do all of these things for you, so you should dream big, pray bravely, and take risks boldly. Realize that divine power is determined to do things that don't seem doable from human perspective. That's a clear call to ignore short-term disasters and look at the bigger picture through the lens of divine unlimited power. It's reassuring to know that miracles are possible. Consistency and patience should also be practiced. Usually, divine timing is absolutely right and perfect. Occasionally it doesn't work out with our plans, though. The waiting prepares you and makes you ready for divine blessings. And the more you wait, the stronger your faith gets. You can trust that the same divine power, who has always provided in the past, can do so now and in the future, even if circumstances look difficult. You are using your special journey to make a big difference in the world around you. Allow thanks to seep deeply into your heart as you walk in the freedom of divine promise. All you have to do is discover what divine plan is for your life and follow it faithfully. Every gift, no matter how small it seems, shows how much divine love and care exists for you. Additionally, being thankful not only helps you do the right things, but it also makes it easier to see divine hand working in everything you do. From this point forward, you're not going to take this trip by yourself. Being with divine presence helps make divine word come true in your life. Divine support has helped, soothed, and led you at every point during the whole journey. When you feel scared or unsure, pray and talk to Divine Source. Tell honestly that your heart is broken or confused. In divine promise to do the same or more when you feel worried. Divine Source asks for true commitment and love for others. Be genuinely kind and have fun in the truth that Divine Source is reliable and trustworthy. Share your story to encourage others to trust divine promises too. You could also comfort someone who is hurting and tell them about divine power and kindness. This will strengthen their faith significantly. No matter what difficult circumstances you are going through, this pledge tells you to keep your faith strong. Challenges and tough situations are usually opportunities for divine power to show how mighty it is, and for your faith to grow deeper. Know that regardless of what you're going through, divine wisdom is getting you ready for the great things planned for your life. You can be absolutely sure that Divine Source will give you everything you want, and even more beyond that. That is not just a promise, my sweet child. It is a clear statement of divine unending love and unlimited power. Do what you believe you're called to do, because this promise is not an order to completely give up and do nothing. Dream big dreams and live a thankful and faithful life. Embrace positivity and prepare yourself to witness divine miraculous interventions happening in your life. Divine message expresses that precious child should cling firmly to divine presence with unwavering confidence. Despite the constant changes in the world and the constant presence of doubt all around, everything is possible because of divine power, and divine plans for your life are full of happiness, freedom, and many other beneficial things. This should teach us something spiritually important and foundational. Younger child should faithfully and unwaveringly cling to divine truth. This is a strong instruction for navigating life's difficulties calmly. It's not just an idea, a course, or a promise. When you stay in constant touch with divine presence and always believe what spiritual truth says, divine wisdom will become the absolute center of your world. Place divine guidance in the middle of everything. Picture yourself in a wild, stormy sea, tossed around by negative thoughts and hard events like fierce winds and massive waves. Every day, focus on talking about the good things about divine character. Having a strong faith in divine power, grounded firmly in divine truth, will ensure your safety and security at all times. The reason for this unshakable trust is a personal, intimate link with divine presence. The point is to get to know divine character personally, not just to know facts about divine power. To gain this understanding, you should contemplate what divine source has said and spend time in sincere prayer regularly. Sacred texts, which are full of divine promises, are like a detailed road plan that shows you the way through the hills and lush fields of life. When we cling tightly to divine presence, we keep all of our commitments to divine will, even when the future looks unclear and uncertain. It's not idle or passive to believe divine presence is watching you, even when you can't physically see evidence. It's active engagement and interest that keeps you going regardless of what doubts or fears assault your mind. Perseverance is a vital trait of faith and belief that doesn't change. Daily prayer and active faith are essential, regardless of how long it takes to see your prayers answered or dreams come true. Divine Source has a perfect plan for you to get what you want and achieve your purpose. And now is the best time to trust that plan. Your hold on divine presence is not nearly as strong as divine constant care for you. Another way to stay close to divine source is to depend completely on divine strength and wisdom. Real power doesn't come from within yourself. It comes from divine source, who gives it generously to you when you feel weak. You don't have to walk the path of unwavering faith by yourself. Divine presence now walks beside you and gives you a community of other faithful people to walk with you. Divine Word promises that divine power is at its strongest when you need to make a difficult choice and want divine advice, which is promised freely to anyone who asks sincerely. Instead of seeing problems and battles as tough obstacles that can't be overcome, see them as opportunities for growth. You can bring divine love and joy to your community by going on the journey together, supporting each other authentically, and finding strength in each other, because Divine Spirit has poured out divine love into our hearts generously. Sticking to your faith in divine presence, no matter what happens, changes your outlook completely and turns problems into chances for personal growth and witnessing divine faithfulness at work. We are no longer ashamed of the hope that comes from hard work, developed character, and trials endured. This constant faith also affects profoundly the way you live your daily life. It determines the course of your life, the choices you make consistently, and the person you ultimately become. Through honesty, kindness, and genuine sympathy, a faith-filled life shows everyone around you the values of divine truth. Being calm, which aligns with how divine love and joy never change, will become a constant companion in keeping your heart and mind focused on spiritual truth. Always agreeing with divine will is the proven way to receive divine rich rewards. There is divine peace beyond all understanding. Unwavering hope is a choice that must be made fresh every single day, no matter what circumstances look like. It takes willpower to trust divine wisdom and follow divine plan, even when it goes against your personal wishes. This choice comes when you have the power and freedom to act in a way that pleases divine source, which you receive from divine spirit working in you. But that's not all. Precious child's unshakable faith in divine presence is a sign of a deep, personal, and life-changing relationship with divine love. Because you trust completely, divine source wants you to feel the joy, power, and safety that come with absolute trust. Never forget to hold on to divine presence with unshakable faith at any point in your life. Dear precious children, divine voice tells them to be ready to accept success, wealth, and health in the next month, and to demonstrate these qualities by being honest and grateful. Watch this message all the way through. There are changing points in our lives that make us who we are and shape our plans for the future significantly. Living a rich, abundant way of life with open hands and hearts is something we often experience during these transformative times. Riches, health, and happiness aren't just nice words. They are powerful gifts that have the potential to make dramatic changes. Many times, we mistakenly believe that wealth is limited to material things and money, but it's really so much more than that. True wealth, when you understand spiritual truth, extends far beyond physical possessions. To accept genuine prosperity, most people need to believe in the wonders of the universe and recognize our inherent worthiness of receiving divine gifts. This way of thinking and believing is far from shallow. It includes the warmth of genuine love, the depth of spirit and soul, the value of paying attention and being present, the happiness of a full heart, the joy of sharing laughs with loved ones, and the deep satisfaction of giving generously. Break free from the limits of poverty mentality and insecurity to become a part of a world with endless possibilities and abundant resources. Health is what we absolutely need to push ourselves to reach our goals and fulfill our purpose. The strength and vitality of health are what keep us going forward through challenges. Being truly healthy gives us the strength to confront tough situations head on and the persistence to keep going even when we fail or face setbacks. When we make wise choices that put our health first as a priority, we also need to pay attention to caring for our physical bodies properly. We should treat ourselves with kindness, love, and genuine self-care consistently. This includes taking care of our bodies, feeding our minds with positive information, and inspiring our hearts with hope in our daily lives. At the highest level of complete satisfaction, a life is considered truly wealthy when a person can thrive in all areas. Being genuinely aware of our true selves, consistently following our values, and letting our lives reflect our deepest wishes are all essential parts of living truly and authentically. Being free to do what we feel called to do, making the world a better place through our actions, and leaving a legacy of giving and kindness are all signs of a fulfilled, well-lived life. Our happiness and fulfillment rest significantly on how ready we are to contemplate different choices carefully, take measured risks in pursuit of uncommon goals, and be consistently willing to invest in our own personal growth and development. But the important question is still there. How can we set ourselves up and prepare a space to receive these divine benefits correctly? Getting on a life-changing trip with our spiritual family and finding peace and wisdom inside ourselves requires us to practice gratitude consistently. Gratitude is a useful, powerful force that helps us see and recognize the good things in the world around us. As soon as we embrace this practice, we can transform ordinary events into extraordinary ones, turn problems into chances to grow, and become ourselves into miracle-working channels of blessing. When we cultivate active faith, sincere thanks, and a strong belief in the goodness of life and the divine plan that guides our path, we naturally attract health and wealth in ways we never thought possible. Being brave and loyal means living with open hands. Being attentive and present means being ready to receive divine gifts and face all of life's problems with courage. By accepting different ways of life with respect and openness, we also show that we are ready to grow in love and receive the many abundant benefits that lie ahead as we move forward on to the next part of our journey. As a child of divine source, you deserve not only worldly riches and fame, but spiritual abundance too. As a beloved child, this message tells you to add and embrace those rewards eagerly, because happiness, wealth, and health aren't just distant goals. These are rights that can't be taken away, so you should accept them with thanks and an open hand and heart. raise your mood and vibration significantly. Take excellent care of your health and plan ahead wisely. Living with prosperity and wealth allows you to use gratitude as your guide, your support, your companion, your faith, and your first principle. Every step you take on your next journey is a precious chance to fully enjoy a life filled with miracles and wonders. Know and believe that everything in the universe is working together harmoniously to help you succeed. There will be abundant wealth, vibrant health, and genuine pleasure coming your way soon. You only need to open your heart and hands to accept it generously, and it will exceed even what you imagined. Divine Source, precious child, says clearly that miracles, healing, and peace are all possible and available to you. We all experience pleasure from happiness and pleasant surprises along life's way. Sometimes those moments are so beautiful, they seem divinely orchestrated. Other times, they are so intense we feel we might faint from joy. These gifts are very valuable and precious. At this moment, a new day is beginning, and the universe is telling you about the wonders and magic that are definitely on the way. Know and believe that a world of peace and healing is about to start for you. Soon, the portal to wonder will swing wide open. Peace is the first gift that will captivate you. It is a profound and long-lasting peace that fills your entire heart and is unlike anything else you've ever experienced before. Beyond simple happiness, there is beneficial decision-making guided by inner peace. It's the serenity that accompanies adversity, the resilience that endures through trials, and the reassurance that everything will ultimately come together for good. Learning to let go of things you can't change or control, and believing that life will unfold as it should can help you find this deep peace. Being fully present in each moment lets you discover joy in the simple things that help you become better and enjoy the beauty of the present moment. Restorative healing acts as a gentle force, carefully mending broken things and revitalizing old wounds. Recovery and love that provides strength and comfort can come in the form of a soft word or a powerful wave of grace. Incorporating the concept of a fresh start is a significant step forward. Forgive yourself and others freely, and let go of the things that kept you from moving forward into your destiny. When you accept kindness and grace into your life, you can get better and heal. Show vulnerability courageously, and you'll come out stronger, more whole, and different than you were before the healing. After that healing, miracles happen naturally. It's possible that the universe wants to teach us something profound. Sometimes we wonder if there's more to life than our limited understanding can grasp. Miracles are unexpected benefits and blessings that enter our lives. Chance encounters that lead us in completely new directions, and shocking news stories that make us gasp in wonder are clear examples of miracles. The sound of a baby laughing, the last rays of sunlight painting the sky, the words of support from a friend, the feeling of being fully present and alive, the pleasure of savoring the here and now, and the beauty of accepting one's flaws are all simple things that can bring immense joy. So accept eagerly what's wonderful and miraculous. Try something different and keep your heart and mind open always. There may be abundant love, happiness, and pleasure filling your days, while you enjoy natural pleasure. Having a sense of wonder can be fun and offers a way to view the world with awe and appreciation. Understanding and appreciating the good things in life is necessary if you want to fully enjoy living. Divine favor will provide you with spiritual gifts that create opportunities, open doors, and set the world in motion, enabling your positive choices to help you appreciate the beauty of the present moment and share love and kindness with everyone you meet. Your choice to embrace blessing shows your faith, your determination, and your willingness to do what your heart tells you. In both big and small ways, divine favor shows up. From chance meetings that lead to life-changing opportunities to small unexpected gifts that make your day, life is full of surprises. With self-confidence, self-worth, and the drive to achieve your goals, you can be sure that you are receiving the best divine favor. But how are you going to apply those special divine gifts in your everyday life practically? Finding the answer lies in living a meaningful, grateful, and open-hearted life consistently. You must trust and sense a power greater than yourself to guide you through each stage. You need the ability to face your fears, step into the unknown, and enjoy the excitement as it comes. This journey will have natural ups and downs. As you begin this new path, know that there are people and divine forces who will help and support you. You are surrounded by people who genuinely care about you. You have a spirit that can get through absolutely anything, and the entire universe is on your side working for your benefit. Allow your heart to be open to these rewards eagerly. Peace, health, miracles. See pleasure and unimaginable fulfillment of wants as gifts from divine source, not just things you have to earn or work for. Be yourself fully, please. Agree wholeheartedly with the supernatural and be open to getting better and receiving healing. Make a happy, positive choice daily and walk around with consistent thanks and gratitude. Remember that you yourself are a gift, a wonderful representation of divine creation, and that the world wants you to experience gentleness and kindness. If you believe completely, the road ahead will be much easier, and Divine Source will do everything possible to ensure you enjoy deep love and endless joy. You have it all available to you. Allow peace to lead you, then welcome health and miracles into your daily experience. Your soul, your happiness, and your unique purpose are always there waiting. The world is ready to bestow upon you wonders and lasting peace. Precious friend, get ready to open your heart and hands wide to receive the wealth that is rightfully yours. Dear one, divine word to you is a strong promise of love and help that will never end or diminish. This trust in divine faithfulness is essential because it gives you peace, energy, and hope at every stage of life's unpredictable journey. It is like standing on the shore of a vast ocean, where the waves gently caress your feet, and the endless sky stretches out before you. Divine love flows through this ocean, which is endless deep and will never run dry. The seas cover the land completely, and similarly divine presence surrounds you, promising that you will never be alone or abandoned. We live in an adventurous world full of ups and downs, happy times and sad times. You can receive warmth and clean light when you trust in divine goodness. Being able to see the sun rise and set at different times during challenging seasons makes it easy to feel divine presence. See divine hand in the beauty all around you and keep moving forward confidently with faith. But there will also definitely be times when dark clouds gather and cast a shadow of worry, doubt, and loneliness over your path. In these difficult cases, Divine Word shows you clearly that you're not alone, that no one has abandoned you, and that you don't have to rely only on your own strength. In times when you feel lost or unsure, this divine promise indicates that there is always a helping hand waiting for you, and in every second of worry or fear. This gentle touch brings genuine comfort. There is real peace in the midst of chaos, and bright light shining through the darkness in the middle of deep sadness. These promises are always there to remind you constantly that you are safe, deeply loved, and valued beyond words can express. This faith includes embracing the mysterious and goes beyond just understanding facts. Unspoken agreement, inner harmony, and the confidence that stems from trusting unseen things are necessary for fully embracing this promise. For many people, Genuine faith is the unspoken path that promises to lead them safely, linking their heart directly to divine heart and giving them supernatural strength when things are challenging. Even when you don't know what's coming next, divine love will guide you so you can walk with inner peace and power that is stronger than any circumstance. In addition to enjoying the little things in life and seeing them as clear signs of divine care and presence, bravery means facing suffering head on, knowing confidently that it will pass eventually, and looking forward to the chance for growth and self-awareness that lies ahead. The answer to divine promise of never leaving you is to live a life full of love, kindness, and generosity toward others. This simple but powerful warning helps you remember that you're not really traveling by yourself. As a replacement for loneliness, you have constant comfort in times of trouble, an endless source of love, and a bright lighthouse of hope. This means that the promise extends beyond one single person and reaches into the lives of many others. You're not meant to go through life by yourself anymore in isolation. You will run into other people along the way. Some may only stay for a short time. Others may stay to walk with you longer. In addition to helping and being helped, these relationships provide people the precious chance to learn, offer help, and receive love genuinely. When feeling alone and doubtful, you may experience loneliness, both physically and mentally. Think about this truth. The divine vow is based on natural things like the sun shining, the stars twinkling, and the vastness of the sea. All of these elements beautifully symbolize divine unending love. Send these reminders into your consciousness so that they serve as constant reminders that you're not traveling by yourself ever. Let this promise serve as a starting point and a comforting presence always. Allow it to serve as a guide for you on your journey. Hope that you find peace in your heart and are motivated and inspired to do what you need to do. The path ahead is challenging, but it is also absolutely full of opportunities for growth, transformation, and genuine happiness. Finally, divine promise to always be there for you is more of a sacred offer than mere proof of existence. This strong foundation calls for you to have unwavering faith, love unconditionally, and live confidently in the assurance of divine guidance and love. Remember this promise faithfully as you leave this message. It should be moved to the main artery of your heart and become part of who you are. Let it lead you constantly and remind you of its truth. Divine love for you is very deep and strong, precious child, and divine presence will never leave you or abandon you. Divine word is like angels sent specifically to protect and help you and your family always. It's like a bright lantern that helps you find your way through life's difficult situations with confidence. Divine source is giving you resources and personal things that you never would have thought were possible or available. This divine promise shows clearly that forces you can't see are leading your decisions and creating chances for you that align perfectly with your deepest hopes and dreams. Think of yourself as being positioned in the middle of a large, unseen web that connects you to other people, things, and abundant benefits, weaving the intricate threads of your destiny. Every thread in this web is a clear sign of divine influence and intervention. Whenever someone enters your life, whether by seeming chance, through a risky encounter, or as a source of support, divine purpose orchestrated their presence. It is no longer mere coincidence or random luck. This divine plan makes sure you have everything you genuinely need to meet your destiny. With its careful size and customization of your life's path, it may be initially hard to step out of your comfort zones and reach your full potential, but some people come into your life specifically as catalysts for change, growth, and transformation. Some arrive as teachers and wise guides, giving valuable advice and fresh perspectives. Other beings walk closely with you as partners, showing you the way forward with their joy, insight, and support. They share your journey willingly, offer help generously, and show you tangibly the kindness and love of divine source. Resources come into your life through various channels, and they always show up at exactly the right time when you need help most. Tools that make your daily work easier and more efficient are one example of a divine resource. Books that open up new areas of knowledge that match your interests perfectly, skills and abilities you didn't know you possessed, are another example. Divine favor often shows you how much you are valued and loved in ways you wouldn't expect or could predict. You also might not have previously thought about how financial help would arrive. What's wonderful and amazing is that comfort and wealth show up when we least expect them in surprising ways. The universe is kind and generous, and it encourages you to be grateful when you receive blessings and to share generously with others who need help. To ensure you understand and appreciate the benefits mentioned above, think of them as divine guidance. As time goes by, have unwavering faith that your dreams will come true and think positively about having plenty and abundance. You can always count on the protective presence and messages from heaven to help you and keep you completely safe when things aren't going well or circumstances are difficult. When you are sad or grieving, they bring you genuine comfort. They are also actively part of your celebrations when you're happy and joyful. In a quiet, gentle voice, they say encouraging things constantly. They subtly remind you of the unseen hand that guides you toward your full potential and keeps you and your family safe always. It's not really just about individual experiences anymore. It's now fascinating to understand how everything is linked and connected, how your actions create ripples that guide you, and how the higher divine forces play an active role in your journey. It gently forces you to keep your eyes on the bigger picture of your life, maintain gratitude for the beneficial things that happen to you, and keep your heart consistently open to receiving more. To feel and understand what these signs from heaven truly mean, you need to maintain openness and thankfulness continuously. Additionally, you should know with certainty that everything you acquire, including valuables and resources, is there for a specific reason and purpose. Thank Divine Source sincerely for the plenty and abundance. Open yourself fully to receiving, and you will be surprised and delighted by what comes your way and flows into your life. This promise also acts as a gathering cry and invitation, urging you to share freely the resources, love, and knowledge that come your way so that you can become a source of benefits and blessings to others. In this beautiful way, you become an important, integral part of the divine provision system and add significantly to the endless circle of giving and receiving that helps sustain our world. Angels and divine messengers will watch over you and your family carefully and guide you safely through life's journey. There are also abundant supernatural powers and resources, such as financial provision and material blessings, available to you. As a clear sign of how much you are loved, you're no longer alone in your attempt to understand and enrich your life. This knowledge, this awareness of divine presence, is a powerful source of energy, passion, and wealth. Pay close attention to this commitment and promise. Let it make you feel better about yourself, boost your confidence significantly, and push you to take action courageously. The beautiful light ahead of you leads you directly to success, pleasure, and the fulfillment of your inner wishes and deepest desires. Don't forget for even a moment that the universe is a rich place with a never-ending supply of resources available to you. As your abundance grows, so does your natural desire to give generously. which creates positive changes in the lives of those around you in a beautiful chain reaction. You learn what true wealth really means, what genuine relationships look like, and what unconditional love feels like in this holy circle of helping each other out and being consistently kind. As you stick faithfully to your spiritual path, find comfort in the information and truth that you are loved and would never be abandoned again. When the people, places, and things you want, like financial provision, show up in your life, divine angels will be there to protect you and your family always. Your safety reminds you of the good and challenging things that can happen to you, and divine promise gives you power and strength. Dear child, the Holy Spirit that lives inside you is a divine word to you as a believer. The Spirit gives you peace and strength constantly. This concept effectively reminds you of the constant presence and support you have at all times as you manage and navigate the difficulties of life. This divine promise will resonate deeply in your heart, providing you with a solid foundation of peace and boundless energy. Please keep firmly in mind that you are a strong and caring field of kindness and love, a spiritual being from heaven that lives inside you. The Holy Spirit is like a bright light that guides you, makes your way clear, and offers you comfort when things are challenging and difficult. The Holy Spirit is like a loyal friend who never leaves your side ever. This presence helps you through favorable times and difficult ones, joining you in happiness, comforting you when you're sad, and leading you when you're lost or confused. The comfort of the Holy Spirit is like the warmth of a morning light that stays with you constantly. It's a gentle warning that you're not alone, even when things look the absolute worst. This comfort could come in many different ways. Heaven provides a source of comfort that can alleviate your burden and soothe your troubled spirit. It could be a brief moment of peace in the middle of chaos, a word of comfort that just pops into your head when you need it most, or a chance message that reminds you divine love is with you no matter what. Another way to look at divine power is as a gift from the Holy Spirit, a heavenly energy that helps you navigate through life's challenges successfully. When you confront difficulties directly, your perspective shifts to one of faith, and you begin to perceive the divine working in ordinary things. The Holy Spirit also helps you share divine love through your words and deeds, so you can comfort those who are hurt, stand with those who are being mistreated, and share the hope that keeps you going. Reflecting on the thought of the Holy Spirit can also help you develop a better sense of who you are as a loved child with a divine purpose and knowledge of divine presence as provider. This helps keep your spiritual field in excellent shape and raises it up to higher levels. Also, the Holy Spirit changes people and will help you become a better version of yourself, one step at a time. Since the Holy Spirit is interested in you and working in you, you become a unique person with a more loving heart. Divine work will make divine happiness, peace, strength, humanity, kindness, and consistency look better in your life. Being kind and controlling yourself with self-discipline. As you walk with the Holy Spirit, you discover a calling that goes beyond your personal wants, to live in a way that pleases divine source and helps other people. There will be problems going in this spiritual direction, but the Holy Spirit will give you the wisdom, direction, and strength you need to get through them successfully. It's not a secret anymore that being filled with the Holy Spirit will make you strong and comfort you. It's really an offer and an invitation instead. It makes you more aware of the divine presence that gives you the power to use this source of spiritual strength when you're feeling weak, and to accept the warmth it brings when you're unhappy. My dear child, if this is what you need, Please don't forget this wonderful thing about being a believer. The Holy Spirit is always with you, like a friend who comforts and strengthens you. Bring this spirit of divine presence into everything you do. Give yourself to divine guidance as a guide you can trust. Allow it to guide your life and make you feel better when you pray regularly. When you have many responsibilities and people to talk to, listen to what the Holy Spirit is telling you and do what the Spirit says. It's possible that this feeling will help you grow closer to Divine Source. Let the Holy Spirit's presence, which is both comforting and uplifting, guide you and lead you toward divine, unchanging love and the knowledge that divine presence is always with you. As you walk boldly in your faith, hope, and love, remember that you're never alone and that you're being covered in love. You are filled with the Holy Spirit, who gives you eternal life and comfort in heaven. That's a gentle message to pray whenever you're sad or troubled. Prayer brings comfort and draws people closer to their heart's desires, showing how well it works to connect them to Divine Source. Spirituality is at the heart of spiritual strength because it gives comfort and rebirth during uncertain or sad times. Searching for divine presence inside yourself, doing it with all your heart, and discovering safety in divine love are all parts of this holy call. Think about being in a quiet room away from the noise and confusion of the outside world for a while. You enter a peaceful refuge as your breath becomes more regular and your heart rate slows down. It really is the way to pray effectively. Prayer is a personal dialogue with Divine Source, allowing you to express your deepest fears, highest hopes, and most pressing needs. When people are sad, prayer can help them connect with divine presence again. It can also help men and women find their spiritual center again. With open arms and a compassionate heart, divine love is eagerly awaiting your call. You can find your way to peace through prayer. Praying hasn't changed in terms of how serious and intense it is at those times. It can now be considered a personal talk between you and the Holy Presence, who understands what you're going through and wants to meet you where you are, sad and in pain. Divine Presence meets you where you are and offers help, direction, and comfort. People engage in it because it demonstrates reliance on divine power and reality, and indicates that they trust in something greater than themselves. Praying is a humble and trusted thing to do. Even if you work diligently, there may be times when you just can't reap the benefits alone. This means you've accepted the truth. At times, you might feel like the whole world is pressing down on you. Prayer is beautiful because it is simple and open to everyone. All you need is an honest heart and the desire to be open and authentic. There is no need for exact words or specific places. By putting your problems to divine care and prayer, you can add grace. Divine Source will take care of them for you. Every word you say, every sound you make, and every wish you don't say out loud is heard. Don't keep them hidden. Say them out loud or whisper them in the middle of the night. Every step you take on your road is important to Divine Source. There is no such thing as a small requirement, a small pain, or a small doubt. Prayer also brings you closer to Divine Presence and the big community of believers. When you pray, you're joining a much larger group of people who are all asking for the same things: safety, strength, and comfort. When you join this spiritual family, it helps you remember that you are part of a much bigger group of spiritual brothers and sisters. This spiritual family transcends space and time, providing love, assistance, and wisdom. Prayer is not only a way to say thank you and express joy, but it's also a way to reach out when you need help or are sad. This activity helps you experience a deeper respect for the love and beauty in your life. Enjoy the beauty of blessings and let everyone know about your benefits. Practicing thanks through prayer makes room in your heart for more good things to happen. Some people use prayer as a source of hope during rough times, and others use it as a strong force that can change hearts, minds, and situations during hard times. Regular prayer changes every part of your life in a big way. Not just your spiritual health, but every area benefits. Divine Source is ready to meet you in prayer as you come to terms with its truth and take a deep breath. Divine Presence is there to help you focus, comfort you, and show you the way when things get tough. Being with Divine Love will give you strength, peace, and a love that will last forever. You should no longer end your day with prayer. Let that be your initial reaction, my sweet child. This practice consists of a holy habit that connects you to your everyday life. As soon as you wake up, give yourself over to divine care and ask for protection and leading. Putting your worries at divine feet will help you relax because you know Divine Love cares for you. As darkness descends, confide about your issues and pause to spend time in Divine Presence, seeking guidance or expressing your heartfelt gratitude. Please remember that prayer is always welcome and that it's a way to get to know Divine Love better. My sweetheart, you pray as night falls and the way ahead becomes less clear. Divine Love is joined by divine peace, and it leads you through the dark. You can use this to get the infinite love, knowledge, and power of spiritual sources whenever you need them. Divine Presence is ready to embrace you. If you look into amazing light in prayer, you can find a place to stay power and the hope to keep you moving forward on your trip. In the quiet of honest prayer, this link gets stronger and becomes a light that guides you. Provide light even when it seems like things are going dark. Your thoughts and feelings will change in small ways. Through prayer, you'll be able to reach a level of relaxation that is beyond our understanding. Despite the changes in your life, prayer can help you maintain your composure and overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. This message might help you reach to the heart of who you are. It is possible to change through prayer. Prayer tells you that you are valuable, that you have a purpose in this world, and that you are assigned to it. It shows you the way to love yourself and recognize your worth. Divine grace makes you a mirror of divine kindness and love as soon as you offer yourself. It happens every time you say sorry or pray. Over time, you might notice a subtle, almost unnoticeable change in your behavior, relationships, and favorite kinds of pleasure. This modification is the exact end result of your prayer practice. When you come with a caring request, you become more aware of the problems other people are having. You act out of compassion, which makes you want to be a live example of divine love on earth, giving comfort to those who are hurting and hope to those who have lost it. Overall, prayer isn't just about saying thank you or please help me. It's about building a friendship with Divine Presence that will keep you strong through good times and bad. Love, acceptance, and the belief that you are not alone are the fundamental building blocks in this relationship process. When praying, you share the weight of your soul and the trouble of your wants. Most of the time, Divine Presence is ready to listen, be there for you, and love you. You might learn the strength to face any day in this holy place of connection, the courage to follow divine guidance, and the truth that you are loved, valued, and will never be forgotten. Prayer can also always be in your mind, giving you a lot of power and comfort. May it also lead you to divine soothing promise and unchanging love. Also, may you always be surrounded by hope and peace. Remember that divine power is greater and more powerful than you can imagine, my love. This lesson is a powerful reminder of how amazing and powerful the Almighty truly is. Every time we experience a profound sense of the vastness of the night sky, Stretch yourself out to witness the stars dancing across it. The truth is that this word proves that divine source is all-powerful and kind. Every moment shows divine power. As seen in the sun's light, the seasons change, and our very existence. More clear images show that we are ruled by divine forces we can't fully comprehend. The vastness of divine reach, extending from the summits of mountains to the depths of the ocean, demonstrates divine path. The beauty of nature best embodies divine energy. In the subtleties of life's stability, there is the same strength that can be seen in the intricate structure of a flower and the complexity of our control systems. In this case, divine will may be shown to be pretty successful, as well as amazingly right and kind. We must embrace the notion that divine power is boundless, recognizing that our limited comprehension is merely a strand in the vast divine fabric. When things become difficult, realizing that we need a greater power may also make us feel better and more humble. It's normal to have doubts about our abilities. Before we continue further with this powerful message, I want to pause and invite you to do something meaningful right now. If these words are touching your heart and bringing hope to your spirit, please subscribe to this channel. By subscribing, you become part of a global family that believes in miracles, trusts in divine timing, and supports each other through every season. Your subscription helps us reach more souls who desperately need encouragement. So please, click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a message that could transform your life. Sacred texts tell us that divine source can handle anything and that no job is too big for divine strong hand. Still, we should not be afraid of what will happen, and we should not feel helpless. Life will still have problems, but at least we know we're not alone. This is because divine power can do things we can't even imagine. Divine strength is always a gift for people. It provides us with reassurance when we are frightened, guides us when we are disoriented, and enhances our strength in times of vulnerability. With divine presence in mind, it may also be easier to let go of our worries and believe that miracles are real. We become faithful because we believe that divine source will provide for us. Such optimism makes us want to act, put all our trust, take chances, and live bravely. There are also personal accounts of divine love and faithfulness that can support and reassure us. Finally, the justice and fairness that come from divine power give us hope that every wrong will be fixed and everything will be made right in the end. When we are unsure, it can help to think about times when divine power was clear in our lives, like when someone did something kind without being asked, when a problem was solved in a way we couldn't have imagined, or when we felt calm in the middle of chaos. This gives us hope that love and truth will win in the end, just like they do now. But it doesn't mean we don't have to be fair and kind ourselves. The majesty of divine source can make us constantly be amazed by everything created and greet each day with humility and thanksgiving. It can also inspire us to think creatively, see things from different points of view, and broaden our perspectives beyond what we can see now. Also, divine energy tells us to turn toward the one who made us and loves us no matter what. A call to learn more about our spiritual selves is a beneficial way to care for our souls and strengthen our relationship with divine presence. This concept makes it clear that divine love is greater than divine power, divine kindness is greater than divine authority, and divine compassion is greater than divine sovereignty. Remember that divine source is powerful. Even when you're scared or unsure, my little child, keep this knowledge close. It provides you power, protects you, and is your fortress. Believe that divine presence will hear and answer all of your thoughts and wishes, no matter how big or small they are. No matter what problems you're having, Have faith that divine power can handle them. Use this truth to lead you. No matter how big or strong something is, divine source is bigger than it. There will always be problems in life, but this promise tells you that divine presence will always be your friend, protector, and guide. As you live each day under divine watching eye, may this promise also offer you courage, peace, and unwavering trust. It's possible that the dawn shows what divine source wants. In every breath, you can feel divine gentle care. In every moment, you can see divine love and reassuring promise. When you observe divine goodness, my young child, you will realize that it is more valuable than you initially believed. In a world full of chaos and fear, divine presence shows how powerful and caring love is. There is hope in this lesson, even when things look very dire. Have faith in yourself when you're facing a big mountain that seems out of reach because of the clouds that cover it. The mountain stands for all of your worries, fears, and issues. Each rock on the hill represents a challenge you overcame or a difficult time you went through. One thing that the soft wind does, though, is speak divine promise into your heart. As you stand there, someone can climb this mountain. Like the big, wide, and infinite sky above it, the hand of divine source in your life is like a mountain. Divine love surrounds you with strength, comfort, and safety. Just like the sky does the planet itself, your life is deeply connected to this busy, giving, and deeply involved divine love. It's important to remember that divine will and care are better than everything that this world has to give, because of divine love for us. Still, fears creep into our minds like unpleasant guests, making us contemplate what could go wrong, what we might want to sacrifice, or what problems could come up. Divine voice tells us to talk about our worries openly. When circumstances are challenging, we often allow our physical and mental suffering to overwhelm us. But divine kindness and love are even stronger at healing our broken hearts. Regardless of the severity of our wounds, divine presence remains the most effective remedy. When we are with divine love, we find a safe place to be where our pain is not only acknowledged but also lovingly cared for. When we turn to divine source, though, we find presence exists for us, and that divine perfect love takes away our worries, giving us strength and peace. Dark forces try to make us think that we are not good enough, that catastrophic things are going to happen, or that the Creator has left us. We need to change our path if we want to experience this holy present. Like going up a mountain, it is important to believe in divine source and divine promises, no matter how bad things look. This faith doesn't play down our problems. Instead, it looks at them through the lens of divine affection and power. We are able to connect through prayer, building a stronger link with divine presence, creating a safe place where we can let go of our worries and find spiritual comfort. We don't pray to tell divine source something already known. We pray to connect so that divine wisdom knows how weak we are and how much we need divine love and power. We might be able to see things more clearly and grow our faith so that divine source can handle even the worst situations while we rest in peace. Divine source has always given us many promises of love, protection, and support, which can be seen in sacred words. Divine desire is for us to read them carefully, instead of just skimming over them. It makes us think of how loyal divine presence has been in the past, how it has helped us get through tough times, and how it has always been there for us, giving us strength and comfort. In sacred texts, the spoken word comes to life. Divine source provides us comfort, direction, and hope in the middle of our adverse situations. When we let go of our worries, pains, and fears, we feel free. At the same time, we often grow in our faith and accept what is true within divine presence. We choose to believe in divine mercy, and that divine love will take care of all our problems every day, and sometimes even minute by minute. Divine infinite kindness gives us the strength to get through our problems and live useful lives. We are more than winners. We have the strength to face each day with the one who loves us. As a community, we can also pray for each other and listen to what other believers who are going through the same things have to say. When we make these links, we remind ourselves that we are all connected and that we are told to love each other and share our burdens. It's not just a delightful thought to live in the peace and liberty that divine source gives. It tells us to push ourselves up, especially when we're feeling down or scared. This verse is a call to look at our lives and any challenges we face through a lens of unfailing divine love and power. Therefore, my dear child, may this holy promise also be the core of your faith and your soul's safety net when things become tough. Remember that divine strength surpasses any challenges you may encounter in life. Hold fast to this promise. You can walk through each day with confidence because you know that divine tenderness is stronger than any pain you feel, and divine peace is stronger than any fear you have. This confidence isn't because the problems go away. Instead, it's because divine source is a good guard and you become more aware of how great divine presence is. Your faith is like a screen that shapes the scene, your feelings about it, and your future. Along the street, you can see how divine power shines through when we are weak. The spark of the divine is most clear when you feel helpless, defeated, or scared. Divine strength isn't just outside. It changes you from the inside out. You should see every day as a chance to see divine beneficial power at work in the everyday things you do. May each sunset remind you of how loyal divine presence is in all of your good and bad times, and may each dawn remind you of divine new blessings. Know this holy promise does not change divine character. When you are thankful, you stop contemplating what you want and start thinking about what divine source provides you. May your response be more thanks and gratitude. It lets you see for yourself the everyday miracles, answered prayers, and different ways that divine source works in your life. I love you deeply. Divine power, which is all-powerful, also tells us to be brave and take care of ourselves. In all of your contacts with people, you have a greater likelihood of being fair. Kindness and a humble walk with divine presence are important if you believe and know that divine power can get you through anything. May you be filled with never-ending love too, and comfort others. When you learn how great divine source is, your life changes dramatically. You become a light of hope and an expression of love that is difficult to understand. Others are looking for divine presence, making peace with it, and relaxing with it in the middle of nowhere and at the top of life. Divine promise is to take away all of your problems, fears, and hurts. Find out how divine unwavering loyalty kept people safe during the storm and how victory was won. Create a belief that is stable, deep, and loyal. Hold on to this assurance with utmost sincerity. It's the song you hum in the background, whether you want to or not. It serves as the foundation that sustains you during challenging times. There is divine love that surpasses your expectations in strength, goodness, and compassion. Faith is the light that guides you through the dark. Don't ever forget this wonderful fact. Divine presence is always with you. Divine power is close at hand, and divine peace is inside you. Divine source is much more important than your problems, worries, and stresses. Promise to include this truth. Put your confidence in its message and follow what it says. On your journey, which is in divine hands, you will always be loved, included, and cared for. It tells you the truth about divine power to change things and divine love that protects you, letting you know that divine presence is actively working to keep you safe and lead you down a path of renewal and progress. Divine Source has promised to remove all temptations that could lead you to despair. My dear child, imagine that you discover yourself at the very end of a field. The field is a great place to plant new seeds because the dirt is rich and healthy. This garden is a picture of your life, but if not removed, weeds and dead flowers could prevent new life from growing. Like a gardener's gentle arms, Divine Word is ready to remove anything that is stopping the garden from getting better. It's also possible that Divine Source wants you to get rid of many different obstacles. Some of those things you do will hurt your interpersonal connections and real selves more often than they will help. The weeds you discover in your life are the paths of hopelessness and anything else that stops you from growing mentally and living your life to the fullest. The source of this deep commitment is trust. To trust divine wisdom, you have to think that Divine Source knows you better than you know yourself. You believe that what seems like a loss today is actually a step closer to something bigger, better, and more life-giving, and you know that Divine View is unlimited while ours is limited. Divine Source wants you to participate actively while the problem is being fixed. One good way to work together is to take an active role in your own personal growth. For this, you might need to change how you act, leave familiar places, or let go of special connections. To adapt, you have to be open to other options, accept them, and be ready to work with divine guidance. Prayer is an important part of this adventure. Through prayer, you can talk to Divine Source about your problems, hopes, and dreams. As we work for unity and friendship, it's time to pray for courage and wisdom. It's good that you're saying Divine will be done, and you believe that Divine Source has good things planned for your life. When you pray, remembering that Divine Source promised to get rid of problems gives you strength and hope. It serves as a warning that problems and setbacks are not the end of the story. They are an important part of the journey to discover your true self. There will always be room for growth and progress. People often feel this spiritual influence on their lives over time, even when they are worried. It is acceptable if it appears that the elimination process is proceeding either too rapidly or too slowly. At some point, Divine Kindness will give you the patience and persistence you need during these challenging times. We must stick to faith, the idea that Divine Source is working even when we can't see it. In the same way, Divine Promise makes receiving easy. You may become more receptive to divine benefits if you align more aspects of your life with divine will and plans, which are designed to bring you happiness. You will experience joy, contentment, and peace of mind. In addition, this divine action serves as a warning that nothing can stop divine plan for your life. It indicates that Divine Source is all-powerful. If you want to get daily blessings as you change your life to do what Divine Source wants and get power, safety, and support from the most basic source, remember to stay connected to this spiritual community. It's important to feel like you belong to a group, and being honest and open about your highs and lows with other believers can be uplifting and help others. These things serve as a warning that you're not alone on your way to cutting away what's harmful and getting ready for growth. You can look at your ways of life. Considering Divine Promise, identify areas that require cleansing or relinquishment, and relish the divine activity within you. As you think about this, pray and ask Divine Source to show you what you need to let go of to grow. Make sure you will follow through on Divine Word. My dear child, hold on to this promise and believe it to be true in the loving care and divine understanding. Everything Divine Source does is meant to make things better for you in the long run. Do not worry about anything. Take the changes divine presence brings with you and dive right into the rich life that has been planned for you. Divine love will free you from the chains of the past, protect you from the possible destruction of negative futures, and guide you into a life of plenty and happiness. Divine help and kindness will make it possible for things to change. Hearts transform, positive events emerge, and lost items resurface. This announcement shows the hopeful and active direction of faith that turns limits into opportunities and seemingly impossible things into a display of divine love and power. Imagine that you are at the end of a long hallway with locked doors. Each door represents an unresolved problem in your life, like a missed opportunity, a tense relationship, or the fulfillment of a desire. Divine guidance will lead you to progress and improvements, which are clearly shown by the promise of doors opening. This promise assures that, with divine help, no task is too big or any standstill too terrible. You can change your own heart and the hearts of those around you by using the great act of divine creation, known as changing hearts. Indifference must be changed into understanding, sadness must be changed into hope, and enmity must be changed into unity. The fact that this change affects both individuals and groups shows that Divine Source is able to repair and restore what is broken. When time is returned, it can bring back things like relationships, opportunities, faith, or chances that you may have thought were lost forever. Divine power possesses the ability to mend the damaged aspects of your life. Divine promise of recovery demonstrates the ability to fill in the gaps and restore what was once lost. It changes all the time to tell us that when we put our faith in Divine Source, we can always discover a way to get back what we've lost. The fact that you keep getting good things is a sign that divine power is changing your life so that you can enjoy more of the riches planned for you. The change in direction and agreement could show up in several different ways. In this process that is always changing, divine gifts flow along with divine plan, giving us immense pleasure and success. This could manifest as a sudden realization that alters your perspective, a fortuitous encounter that reveals untapped potential, or a renewed appreciation for what you already possess. To make those promises true, we must trust divine wisdom instead of what we see. Individuals must have a positive attitude and be open to the idea that divine will may also come true in their lives, rather than letting their current position limit them. You can find everyday statements of faith in it, and talking to Divine Source about your dreams, fears, and worries becomes an important part of your journey through prayer. You can also gain comfort in knowing that divine power is working, even if you can't see the results right away. In this beautiful space, you can ask for blessings, healing, new opportunities, and changed attitudes. Your heart is in sync with divine heart when you learn to recognize divine words and humbly follow divine directions. You must make incremental progress towards unlocking opportunities and actively contribute to the healing and gifts Divine Source bestows upon you. Along the way, you should also learn to love, accept, and care for others. This process is a good way to change your heart. How and when Divine Source acts is important to the success of divine promises and purpose. It's generally right, even if it goes against what we think. Waiting times are not failures. Instead, there might be chances to put things together for the best outcome. At this point, persistence and endurance will help you the most. Building a strong faith is an important part of this journey. Divine schedule comes before yours when you pay attention to everyone else's struggles and successes. Praying for and celebrating each other can boost your faith and show how divine power has worked in your life. It will also remind you that you are part of something bigger and that divine promises have come true for those around you. Think about the things in your life that you need to change. Consider the areas of your heart that require healing, the losses you've experienced that you wish to erase, and the ways you aspire to reap additional benefits. You can count on Divine Source to keep divine promises. So be positive as you do these exercises. Do not break this promise. It's a rock to keep you balanced in your relationship with Divine Presence and a signal to lead you, whether you want it to be or not. It is possible to open any door that is closed. Furthermore, every heart can change, no matter how tough it is. There are always good things coming up. Furthermore, nothing is ever just lost forever. As a result, hold a deep hope, desire, and self-belief that opportunities will arise, perspectives will change, the lost will be found, and wealth will increase. There is a loving Divine Presence behind this plan who sees you and is working to make sure you are okay. In fact, it's more than just a strong promise full of joy and a strong sense that great things are on the way. Welcome to this trip with open arms and an expectant heart. My precious child, as we come to the end of this powerful message, I want you to hold these words deep in your heart. You are standing at the threshold of the most beautiful chapter of your life. Everything you've been through, every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered, every dark night you've endured, has been preparing you for this moment. Divine Source has seen it all, counted every tear, heard every prayer, and is now ready to pour out blessings so abundant that you won't have room enough to contain them all. The chains that held you are broken. The doors that were locked are swinging open. The dreams that seemed impossible are becoming reality. You are deeply loved, constantly protected, eternally valued, and divinely guided every single step of your journey. Walk forward with your head held high, your faith unshakable, and your heart full of gratitude, knowing that your best days aren't behind you. They're stretching out before you like a beautiful sunrise. Divine Presence is with you always, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from this love. Your season of breakthrough, abundance, joy, and miraculous transformation has arrived. Embrace it fully, live it boldly, and share it generously. You are blessed beyond measure, and your story of victory will inspire countless others. Go now in peace, in power, and in the absolute certainty that you are walking in divine favor. Amen.